Good morning. Happy Monday. Yes, I know. Friday night was a huge disappointment. I'm sorry, but on the bright side, you had great company with uh, everybody in the chat, and of course, Nadia and Dennis and Rocco. So, and I appreciate them holding down the fort. Um, all right. We have a very, very busy day. I invited the roundtable in to join me this morning if they so choose. And I do have one of our brothers in the back if he wants to come on in here.
I don't know. Am I invited?
Yeah, I said, let's give it another whirl. Mosey on in here.
I am ready to go. Jay is temporarily away from his computer or phone or whatever.
So he says he's probably in the garden.
He's probably getting gassed out. I don't know.
Probably so. All right. Now, normally these shows on Monday morning go about an hour and a half, but because we are making up for lost time, I'm going to go as long as Spirit will let me to go. So I know Dennis has probably like 18 hours in him to go, but
I don't know. I just woke up, so we'll see.
Uh-oh. All right. It may be your nap time before it's over with.
Could be.
All right. So to be fair, I'm going to do the ones that were presented on Friday. That's the coffee ones, and that is also the ones that were in the chat that were screenshotted. So if anybody has one today, if I see it in the chat, I will start. If we can get to it, we most certainly will.
Russ already has one or two.
Okay. But I will bounce back and forth from the coffee page from the one, and then I've got ones that were texted to me or private message. So we'll just do it however we can.
And I got my pendulum ready just in case.
Awesome. Awesome. Please use it if you want.
All right.
All right. Good morning, everyone in the chat. And let's just go ahead and discuss it. Uh-oh. Hello. Excuse me.
Of course.
So I put the community poll up and to figure out what subject did we want to stick with Revelation. And it looks like the poll wins to start the origins of angels.
Right.
So that's probably what we're going to do on Wednesday. Very, very basic to start out with. That does not mean that we're done with Revelation. It just means we're going to switch topics and just give it a little break.
Give an intermission.
Yep. Okay, so, and then if Rocco and Nadia join us, we'll let them know too. They're probably listening. My ears are burning, so yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get started. Let's bring these up here. Who is this dude?
All right. So
I haven't the vaguest idea, but somebody's got a haircut.
Got them all cut.
Dang.
What?
Me too.
Like full body wax? What'd you do?
Full body wax. Wow.
Yeah.
Mani petty. I don't know what that's called.
Have you been to the spa?
No spa. Let me turn my phone down. I was listening. Sorry. Okay, I'm here.
Nadia says she's in the waiting room. Honey, I do not see you. She said that in a message to me.
So. Whose waiting room is the question?
Hi, everyone.
I hope it's not the ER, but Nadia, just go back out and come back in. Try to do it again. All right.
Can you all hear me better? I unplugged my mic today.
Yeah, you're good.
That's why I was echoey last time.
Whose mic?
She thinks she's
Hi. Yay.
Wrong rating room. Almost got a proctology exam.
Wrong green room.
And then my computer decided that I needed to update my password.
Oh.
I really hate that.
I like that coat.
And then they won't give you they won't let you use the same password, which pisses me off even more.
Yep.
Isn't your password I hate 3D?
Well, I don't want to give
Well,
up.
don't
Now
give
he's got to
away.
change it. He has to change it now.
Yes.
Now you got to put an exclamation mark.
Right.
for it.
My truck is over in 3D World right now.
Password is no one's going to guess my password.
There it is. Sorry,
Okay.
I had an old email, John. That's what I signed into. I had to come up with a new.
Okay. Oops. Let's see. All right. I'm just going to go at the bottom. Now I know you guys can see the coffee room as well, but I'm going based on how they showed up in my email, so they're in order. All right. All right, kitty cat. Nope. Go on, troublemaker.
Sorry, my
Okay.
dogs think I brought them. My one dog's on a medication, and it's doing well. We've tried all kind of home remedies. Anyway, this is doing well, but I have to give her these things in a pilly pocket. And if she doesn't see pepperoni with that pilly pocket, she'll chew through and find the pill and spit it out. So I have to have pepperoni that she can see it. Here's a piece of pepperoni. Here's a pilly pocket. Here's a piece of pepperoni. Here's a pilly pocket. So
I understand. Lee's the same way.
and
Okay. Yeah.
so my hands smell like pepperoni right now. So she won't leave me alone. She's like, I know you got
Pepperoni.
Pepperoni.
Bacon,
All
bacon.
right. So Nadia, Rocco, I don't know if you heard or not. The vote is in Wednesday. We will begin the Origins of Angels.
Ooh, okay. Was that what we're
So-
doing? Sweet.
Yeah, that's where we're going.
It's only a couple days away, so if we don't get too far in depth with it, I understand. But I know that
Already.
Rocco, you've been already studying a little bit, haven't you?
Yeah. And really, there's hardly anything out there. I've been going down every apocrypha I can, some that I didn't even know existed.
Wow.
And there's brief mentions, but we'll get into that for the next show.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And like I said, it doesn't mean that we're done with Revelation. We're just going to take a little break and okay.
Just remember where we left
Someone's
off.
getting evicted.
Okay. 3D Cat World. Love it.
She
Well, they're
disappeared.
actually of a higher density.
Yeah.
Little
I know.
troublemaker. All right.
Well, I'll say it. Nice hairs, Jay.
Pardon me?
Nice
hairs.
hairs cut.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nice hair.
Thank you.
Nice hair, Dennis.
Well, thank you. Hey, nobody mentioned it so far.
I'm going for the ponytail fun.
I got my haircut.
You did?
This one, this one right here.
That one. Okay. I was
Yeah.
going to say.
Only one.
Only-
You know what's
Yeah,
weird? I don't know if this happens to people. The other day, I was leaning on my porch, which I do a lot. There was one hair on my arm that was like 3 inches long.
Yep.
Out of nowhere. I was
Yeah.
like, how did I miss that? But it was
Those
like,
are the ones. Yeah. Those are the ones you have to name.
yeah, I mean, my God. It was sorry. It met its maker.
You know, if it stands up more than 4 hours, you may need to see a doctor.
Yeah, what is with that?
Okay.
All right.
Like
I'm going to make it a
like
longer
Nadia
show.
said,
We
that
got
one's
to
the
go.
one that's gotta be
Keep it
named,
clean.
right?
Keep it clean.
Okay. All right, guys. We're gonna just jump right into it. Coffee's come first. Now I will bounce back and forth the ones that were screenshotted from Friday. So, our lovely DHP. Good morning, darling. Okay, so let me read this. In 1957, the Soviet Union launched a satellite, believing they were the pioneers, only to discover that a satellite had been in orbit for over 13,000 years.
Sputnik.
Interesting. Is there a connection between this satellite and the Anunnaki?
I'm assuming he's talking about Black Knight.
It doesn't say. I'm just reading what he said. And then
What is the question?
so is there a connection between the satellite that the Soviet Union launched in 1957, or no, the 13,000 year one that they had, I guess they discovered one that had been up there that long. Is there a connection between that satellite and the Anunnaki? And then there's a second question. And I am using the Magic Sears deck. I think that's what it's called. It's
I
a
am
different deck.
getting a yes. There is the connection.
Yeah, I got a yes, and it was twirling, kind of doing that infinity symbol. So there's
More
to
to
me,
it.
yeah, to me that's there's a little bit of spirituality attached to it, also, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Nadia, what did you feel?
Yeah, there is a yes, but I'm thinking it's probably something that was forgotten on our last recycle.
Last reset or previous resets?
I wonder how many previous resets we've had.
10, excuse me. Sorry.
It's
Well,
11:11.
We're on the 10th. Oh, wow.
I
Those are
I
the
wouldn't
classes,
know because there's no time down here in Shambhala.
Are those new glasses, Jen?
Yeah, these are the blue lights. So when I'm in front of a screen, it cuts
Okay.
down all that.
See, notice hair,
Yep.
shoes. Nice.
Yeah.
That's
Purse. Yeah, I saw
Mom taught
purse.
me right.
Yeah. They only cost $1. The Dollar Tree goes a long way.
Yeah, hold on.
All right.
That's like I always tell people. I actually do wear glasses. Here's a pair. Okay, I cannot connect while wearing these.
Yeah.
So it's not a vanity thing for me. I mean, but
Everybody's
I don't
different.
wear glasses.
All right. So 2 of Wands. This satellite crossed over densities. All right. Now, I know you guys are not going to be very familiar with this deck, but I assure you that they still mean the same thing, just different pictures. So the 2 of Wands, this crossed over from a different density, the one that had been there. So maybe it crossed through a wormhole, portal, something like that. So I don't think they meant to leave it behind, but it was.
confirming that.
So this is an Anunnaki card, and that is the King of Wands. That's great. Rulers and leaders. Yes, they are the ones that left it behind. All right. This says, please do not worry about this. Don't let it cause you anxiety. Don't worry about it. It's that information is not going to come out. 6 of Swords. Those who need to know it will know it. Swords are about truth and hearing what really happened. That's moving out of old ways of thinking that we were the first people to explore space. Okay, because that's just bullcrap. So DHP, the answer is yes, absolutely. Now, the second part of his question is, does this satellite have any relevance to biblical events? Okay.
I actually got a strong yes on that.
Well, I really hate to disappoint you all, but
It's okay.
I'm getting a really strong yes on that.
I was prepared for you to say you had a really strong no, just to argue with Rocco. That way we can tell you, no, you're wrong.
I was hoping he would say that because I'm getting a maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm generally right when my wife's not around. It's a rumor.
Yeah, I know that feeling very well.
No, I'm getting like a maybe, but it's probably what I said before. It was recycled from other creations.
Ooh, this is a contract. It is meant to be here now. They're using it. Okay. Okay, first of all, we know it's a contract with the Lover's card. That is an agreement being made. Now, there is lots of hidden secrets and gifts behind this satellite. I do think that it is spiritual. This is the High Priestess. The stuff you can't see beyond the veil. It has connection and power to it. Now, the fact that we're talking about biblical events, the first thing I got was Revelation. And then the Karma card. Okay, now you would think this is the Moon card. Now, these are called different things, but it means the judgment in the other deck. Someone's trying to get your attention. So they will be used for sky events and things like that. The one thing that I was asking as I was shuffling, I wonder if this has to do with that Operation Looking Glass thing that they use.
One of the unique things that came to me while you were, I asked on, is somehow the angels now use it, is what I got, that satellite. So, I mean, if you want to if I can get some confirmation from you guys on that. I got a yes on it.
Well,
Why
see,
and what?
I had another question.
Mhm.
If this satellite is actually holding the Akashic records for revelations.
Oh, okay. Well, let's do one at a time. So I'm pulling one for my question, one for Jay's, and one for Nadia's.
Yeah, it's not like they rely on it, but they use it. I'm really not
Well, I'm
understanding.
getting a strong yes on both
Yeah.
of those questions.
Yeah, and I got a yes on your question also, Nadia.
Okay.
Ooh.
They're all yeses. Okay. For Looking Glass, I got the Emperor card. So look at like the white hats and that kind of stuff. So, and that's like Mr. T. Okay. So that's a
I'm
yes.
not even sure Looking Glass is available anymore.
Well, there were two. The good one is still around that's used for more spiritual things, and then the other one's been destroyed. Okay, Rocco, you got a strong Ace of Cups.
Yeah.
Well, that's a definite yes. Nadia, you got the Queen of Cups. The Akashic record has to do with all the emotional things that we've been going through. The test.
I'll get it.
Does that? Well, since Rocco got an Ace of Cups, the Angels, yes. This is about emotions. This is storing Akashic records about the emotional stuff that we're going through. Our lessons being learned here.
Mm-hmm.
They're storing all of that. So yes, everybody got a yes.
I know we got a lot of questions, but this kind of
Give
came
me
to
up,
me.
Scotty.
This satellite has something to do with the whales of all things, and if that's Akashic records,
Yeah.
I mean,
That makes sense.
yeah, I got a download and I got a yes on that. So if you want to pull it. Otherwise, it's just information out there.
Got
That
it.
would be just a yes or no, if anything.
Yep. I'm just going to do a yes or no.
And while we're doing that, Dennis, Scotty's been giving it all it's got.
Mm-hmm.
Can't beam you up.
But Captain, we're all out of the lithium crystals.
Yeah.
Yep, it's a yes. That's a major arcana. That's the Justice card. It balances itself out between the angels, the whales, the satellite. It's all about bringing balance.
I don't know if that's so as above, so below type of thing, you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
It all works together. There's your worker bee.
Comparing notes, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okie dokie. Well, that was that one. And
I like
moving
your hair up, Jen.
Yeah.
I do.
Fine, darling.
If I next time I get long hair, no man bun, but I'm
Yeah.
going to have maybe
Next
a side
time. Yeah, right.
single
Next time.
ponytail. That's what I'm going for.
My hair is so long, it's down to my rear end, and it's so hot. I have to keep it pulled up all the time. So
yeah, me too. But Jay, if you do that, you're going to have those bangles on your hands.
Oh yeah, definitely. See, today I have
side ponytail bangles. Yep.
the
rosaries today with the. They told me to use that with the rods.
All right. Okay, on to the next one in order. DHP again. If the Hebrew language is creation, and he says that in capital letters, does that mean English is the language of destruction? Let's just start with that, and then we'll read the rest.
Wow. Yeah, because isn't it a mirror image of even?
I just got a strong yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And in fact, I had asked Dennis this at one point in one of his shows.
No, you did not.
I did. I think the English language is backwards, and maybe we speak backwards compared to, say, the first languages of Hebrew, the Abrahamic religion, because they read right to left. We read left to right, and I think our speech is backwards, and theirs is not. And but one of the things that was real particular on that was, like, when I'm trying to learn the Hebrew language, when they talk about numbers, they describe it as 2 and 20, not 22. See, 2 comes first in its order, 2 and 20, 4 and 40. So I believe there is definitely something to that backwards language too.
Well, Nadia is always telling me I'm wrong, so you know.
Well, just mirror that.
I mean, you're right.
Right.
Read it from the right to the left. Yeah. Okay. So English is the language of destruction. And another note, English is one of the hardest languages to learn because we do have everything so backwards. The way we do sentence structure with pronouns and verbs and adverbs and all that. I don't want to do English any more than I do want to do math, but
Let's confuse it with people's pronouns now too. So
oh gosh. Okay.
that'll even
And
confuse it.
and I always do right to left and from bottom to top.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm always so confused. I don't know why.
Dennis, your book is upside down.
Oh,
Dennis,
dang.
Dennis is
I
playing
should have
bingo.
known.
Go read diagonal, straight across, doesn't matter.
But the
Dave,
funny thing is, sorry, Jen, but amazing thing is some of the words that you can't make it evil, like mom, wow, right? You know, the ones that
Yeah.
you can read both ways, that's
Mhm.
true, probably.
Yeah.
Good, Jen.
All right. I got a strong yes on the English is about destruction. That's about the magician. But it's a prevention because it's beside this card. It's a prevention from you ascending. So you really your language should really be spiritual, not a man-made thing, if that makes sense. So the Two of Swords is about not words, not knowing which right is up or down, left and right. All right. And the
I'm
magician
wondering-
card in a negative is a trickster. So it's to trick you from not knowing which way to go.
And in a
And they
certain
do
sense, I'm
this-
wondering if it's about balance too. One reads this way, one reads this way. I wonder if it's just a weird thing about balance that we don't have no clue about. But go ahead. I'll get
Well,
Oh yeah. Beam
You
me
know,
up,
I have it
Scotty.
on mute, and I have no idea how this is
Beam me
going.
up. Beam me up.
I have it on
They-
mute. I don't even know how this is going on. Okay.
they also let me know that when we ascend, this is going to change. I think there's going to be a different language. I think we're going to, when we start our
Light
new
language.
beginning, it's the Fool card. That's starting something fresh and new. We will reconcile with our old original language. I've always heard there's like a spiritual heavenly language.
Mhm.
So we will reconcile because that's about reconciliation. So
Would you say it is a language, or is it basically telepathy? What your intentions are in
I'm getting a light language.
a light language? We're going back to Lemurian.
Yeah.
to answer that, they said pull the base card.
Speaking
Okay.
of which,
Six
I have a
of
question.
Pentacles is about humanitarian, so that's a connection to each other,
Yeah.
about telepathic, so absolutely spiritual. You'd be able to give and receive that way. It's the way it's meant to be. Of course, biblically, we could get into the Tower of Babel and all that stuff when you look into it.
Yeah,
so.
and I just want to make a comment. Light language that people are getting now is not the light language Dennis is talking about. Just so
Right.
you know, totally different. That's totally different. Light language is more the description of our original tongue, if you will.
We have a stalker.
He does exist. I love you, man.
Hey,
Yeah,
Lee.
Hey, cool story. I was
Who
actually
was that masked man?
I was actually in where Babylon was over in Iraq.
Were you really?
Yeah, he fought right at the old site of the Tower of Babel. Mhm.
Were you
Well,
babbling? Were you babbling?
That's part of where our base was. No, I'm not babbling.
He's a Marine. He babbles. He draws with crayons.
I chew on them. Chew on them.
You made him leave so fast, Jen.
He's gone. All right. The second part of that, if it's true that English is a language of destruction, can we reduce the impact by speaking English with good intentions? Or should we use fewer words and express more through feelings and intentions?
Well,
That's pretty selfish. I mean, we know that you should always have positive intentions, whether you're using
Right.
verbal words or not. I don't know about speaking fewer.
but when you start doing meditation and looking within, you start stopping the noise within your head of criticism and all of that stuff. That's when language is clearer.
True.
So that's what I get.
There are some people that I know I would like to see speak fewer words, but
Well, I try.
Me too. That's why we're here.
All right. Well, on that, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, but I will pull you a yes or no if we need to speak fewer words. Let's see what Spirit says. Okay. All right. That's pretty simple. All right. So set boundaries of how you speak. King of Cups is about setting boundaries. We know Dennis doesn't
Of
let
course.
anybody in. Okay. So set boundaries of how you speak and the intention so that you don't cause heartache and pain. And we know that. That's pretty much what we just talked about. So, yeah, absolutely. If you make people feel like they're out in the cold and they don't belong because of your intention and your energy behind your words, then you're not spiritually ascending very well.
Yep.
It's about love.
But also, I'd like to add sometimes if a person is triggered by somebody else's words, it's because more inside work needs to be done within yourself.
Yeah.
Agreed. Agreed.
Dang.
Okay. Okay, that was now DHP has more, but let's bounce back and forth and go to one of the chat rooms from Friday. Let's see.
We had more than one chat room.
By the way, guys, that was an amazing chat room. Friday.
Yeah, everyone was chit-chatting, talking about old television shows. It was great. I actually watched the chat again. It looked like a lot of fun.
Well, I appreciate you guys holding down the fort while we were like trying to not destroy every electronic we had.
Mm-hmm.
Just the only thing I know that is every device we had that requires internet had to be shut down for hours and totally reset one by one.
Huh.
I don't know. But okay. So the first one I have, Moonchild Me says, is divine feminine supposed to be godly women or like goddess? Or like the feminine movement? All right, well, let's start with that. Oh, later in the comment, she just says, for anyone, I never did understand Mary's worship in the Catholic Church. So she's asking anybody that question.
That's true.
So if you guys are doing yes or no, I guess just ask, is it supposed to be godly women or goddess?
I got a no on goddess.
Okay.
I didn't necessarily get a yes on godly women, but I want to say
Yes.
it adds balance.
It's the other half. It's the other half.
Yeah, I mean, you have to acknowledge us, birth, etc. So I know there's a lot of Mother Gaia, this and that. There are reasons why they're called mothers. It's the spirit. It's the essence. Is it a real physical thing? I would say so in many cases of the word, but I think it lends balance to our overall being, if you will. What are you getting, Jen? Looking twisted over there.
Well, it explains that the feminine balance to the masculine as well, but it also tells me why they got rid of it.
Okay.
You had just mentioned Gaia. This is about two densities because Gaia is in that. That's what that is. Mother Gaia, the spirit of Gaia, is a divine feminine energy.
Right.
Now, we know our creator, we always say he, but there is a balance to that.
Right.
And it is the divine feminine, which is the Queen of Wands. About the balance of being trustworthy. You have to trust the divine feminine as well as the male.
Also nurturing.
Yes, she's a mama bear. That's the mama bear of the queens. Now, 10 of Wands, they had to bring it to an end. Absolutely end it because they had to confuse the people. If people knew how to find the balance in themselves, we would be able to overpower them spiritually. You know what we could manifest if we understood this a long time ago?
Mm.
All right. It is rebalancing itself now. That's the star card, and that's about balance.
Well,
It is
can I say, okay, just like whether you have a partner or not, okay, my mother really balanced me. Not being a mama's boy or anything like that, but my mom was
Yeah.
my balance, my rock. And just like I think in some relationships that together you create one. I mean, think about that from God and earth. It's still the same. Whether it's Gaia, Mother Gaia, it's still God. But I think we need that representation of us for balance. And you're right, Jen, that understanding of balance is powerful. People don't understand
Well, just like all that, because I'm not a feminist, never have been. I think it's just about understanding that man and female, male and female are equal, and they need each other. One is not above the other. They balance each other out. So I don't think
Mother's the nurturer. There are men that are nurturers for sure.
The softer, gentler, nurturing children, that kind of stuff, for the comforter. And men can be about just being strong in general, because all these women that walk around nowadays and say, well, I don't need a man. Okay, well, next time you can't get your pickle jar open, say you don't need a man.
Yes, I was just thinking that. Next thing you can't open something.
Yeah.
Oh, there's so many answers to that.
I've never been a masculinist either. So,
well, when we were planting trees this weekend, do you think I put my hand on the shovel and post hole digger? No, I did not. The husband did that part.
there are gardening gloves that you could use so you don't hurt those dainty little fingers.
I'm wearing them now.
That's some good leather you got there, Jay. Anyway, also, if you take away divine feminine, divided weak fall. It's easier for them to manipulate us if we only have one male, one divineness.
Isn't it amazing how there's different cultures around the world that there are some that diminish the female, but then there are some that put the female above the male. Right. We have to come to do this.
There's actually certain religions that the females are almost excluded, within certain religions. I question that, and that's not a shot at faith. I'm just saying it's, again, how do you not? How do you not? Without a woman or a man, I would not be here. Yeah. You know what I mean? This isn't new school where we have test tubes and stuff, but without the two figures, I would not be here.
Yeah, but they also say the saying, behind a man is a great woman, behind a great man is a woman. So they always put her. She's still there. It's just not in the limelight.
She's our shadow.
Shadow work.
She's our conscious. She's our conscious.
Well, we tell you what to think. No,
exactly.
No, we walk side by side, and sometimes
she's that thing that's on your left shoulder.
Sometimes there's been times when I needed to take a step up, like with Manly, and there's times where he's been ahead of me. Depend, like if we had a medical issue or something like that, you just balance each other out. It's just the way it works. All right, Moonchild. I hope that helped you, darling. Let's go to the next one that was in the chat. This one came from Russ, and
if the guy can't open the jar, he'll go get a pair of channel locks and open it. Just so you know.
Yeah. Okay. Absolutely.
Use my teeth.
There are so many ways to open a jar, guys.
I'll go get one of those things that you take an oil filter off with.
Yes, exactly.
Whatever. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Where were we?
You break the glass. That's what you do.
Oh, okay.
That makes
Russ wants to know, are the indigenous peoples of Australia and Hawaii, Maui in particular, survivors of ancient Lemuria?
Oh,
well, we know they're connected.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've got one on that too. I just put in there in your
related
to that. in your coffee thing.
Alrighty.
Soft yes, a lot more to that. Soft yes. Yeah, Jen might be able to expand on that, but overall yes, but there's more to it.
Yeah, I got that too.
I think they're basically around the entire continents, all the continents, not just in those areas.
Ooh, that's a strong yes, but it's balanced with other ones as well. It's not just Lemurian, but a definite strong yes, Ace of Cups. Absolutely. But when temperance comes in here, this is a combination of balance of people. I think it's not just Lemurian, it's all the indigenous people. I know Native Americans come from different tribes or whatever. I don't know anything about Hawaii, if they come from different bloodlines or tribes, or however that works. I don't know. But yes, Lemurian, but it's also a lot of other things as well. But they all live in harmony because that's a victory card and coming together.
Right.
So to make it work. So, yeah.
Lemuria must have been a really big continent. If it's supposed to be
where the land's divided.
In the Indian Ocean or under the Indian Ocean all the way out to the Pacific.
Well, try to think maybe all the lands were connected before.
Right.
That's true too, yeah.
Like me getting a soft yes, like I said, there's more to it. That's what that means. It's a soft yes. There's just so much more to it, but it's a yes. So like when I say those things, that's where Jen has to give the details.
Yeah.
Jen's allowed to.
Yeah, unless they give them to me. But
yeah, I don't think I'm allowed to. I said, because I asked Spirit, I said, well, how large was it? Was it larger than
a bread
like
box?
Australia or some of the continents together? That's beyond the veil. Don't worry about it. Hangman, you're in limbo. You don't need to know.
Yeah.
Really?
When you said that, Jen, my hand just was a tingling when you said that. Really? Yeah.
They said, don't worry about it. Okay.
Jen, can I ask a question?
Sure.
No.
Thanks. You're not Jen, Dennis.
I thought you said Jen. I'm sorry.
Is there still part of Lemurian showing? Say we're inside this like bowl, and there's still
a landmass. You mean?
Yes.
There's a landmass.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Someone hit Dennis. I keep hearing yes. He must be stuck.
Yes.
Lift the needle on the vinyl.
Starts with an H.
Yes.
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 Yes. Ha.
A little Hebrew in it.
Yes.
Yes.
How do you spell it?
Phlegm. Phlegm is the phlegm.
GHLEGMYS.
Okay. Well, the answer is yes, definitely. Baby Page of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Now, this is about balance, justice. They were allowed to keep part of it, but here's the interesting thing. When I asked if it's still showing yes, but then I said, where is it? Like, if they could actually show me, because pictures tell me a lot. They just give me downloads. This card came back in here and says, it's beyond the veil. Don't worry about it. And I went, no, I'm in existing on Gaia. And they said, yeah, don't worry about it. But they did tell me this. Where they're at is complete humanitarian and happiness. That, yeah, I'm thinking, is this beyond the ice shelf or Middle Earth kind of thing?
There is no ice shelf.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean. Beyond what we can't see or know about. But wherever it is complete.
Beyond the veil.
Yeah. Well, all right then.
Quit.
I'm getting Lemuria will rise again. Just like the South.
Will it rise or will it slide into place? That's what I want to know.
It'll rise up and
like pulling out that
Pulling in
old fashioned paper towel holder, you know,
Yeah.
It will rise.
Yep.
That's the sunrise.
Listen to me.
Yeah. It will rise.
Guys, we got to get off the air. It's Dennis's show now.
Hold on one second. Dear Eve, Dennis.
Oh no!
Yes, dear. Yes, dear. Yes, dear.
Here's okay.
Hey,
Well, here's another one.
it's not going to be like John Burnett going so long. It's going to be
being a henpecked husband. I don't know.
Sorry, Jen. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. I'm distracted anyway. Well,
what I want to know is who's on first.
What? Well, they said look at the base card because I'm like, well, when and where is it going to rise from? Because I'm nosy, and they showed me the chariot card, and that's coming up out of something. So, are we talking Shambhala?
Not quite.
And then I saw the horses, and I said, let's not go back to Revelation. I don't want to hear that.
Bottom of the ocean.
Wow.
I'm getting it's bigger than that, Dennis.
How can it be?
I don't know what that means, but it's
if it's underwater and it's bigger than that, then it'll be coming up out of Middle Earth because Middle Earth has more water than the surface.
That makes sense.
That's what I'm actually seeing. You know how many times we say we come back on Earth to correct the wrong?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What if we don't go in, but we all come out?
Right.
So then Lemuria comes back out.
Well, and then there's the symbolism of we go within to grow outward,
which would bring another point or another question out as to whether or not Shambhala is going to remain in Middle Earth, or is it going to rise too?
That's basically saying Gaia's going to turn herself inside out, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we ought to save that one because there's a show in that entirely. No, there really is. I'm just saying there's.
You know how many shows we're going to be doing?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
A deep dive. We need shows for deep dives.
I like that though. I like that. I think we ought to snapshot that because that would be a good subject.
Would you like me to type that in somewhere?
I make a mental note. Have your people call my
people. No. Don't ask me to make a mental note because it just goes in one ear and out the other, you know. It doesn't stay there very long.
All right. I'm sorry, guys, but I have to put this on there. Do you know if you sneeze and fart at the same time, it's actually a screenshot?
Okay.
Is that like a scratch and sniff too?
No, it's actually a screenshot. Go ahead, guys.
Okay. Next question.
Yeah, let's go to the next question on that one.
Well, it's from this King of Cups guy.
What about him?
He asked.
What I do now?
Curious as to why suddenly electric company decides to put up a second pole near our house.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Pole dancing.
Did you see my picture, by the way, Nadia?
For context on that,
the picture that I sent you.
Yeah, for context
about the pole.
They put a pole near my house recently, also, and then Dennis. Yeah. So
mine's only like a half a block away, and there's already a pole here with a transformer on the corner.
This one has a transformer on also, and it's maybe 300 feet away.
Dennis, I don't remember seeing a picture. I'm gonna.
I emailed it to you.
Oh, email. I never seen emails.
Well, snail mail. Sorry.
I told Rocco the other day. I said I haven't seen them physically put in the poles, but I have seen the trucks full of poles drive around.
Well, and the pole that's out front of mine looks like there's something black on the very top, and I don't know if it's just a black stripe or if there's actually an electronic something. But the pole itself doesn't look like a regular pole to me.
They almost look fake, don't they?
Yeah, it's like orangey in color and really smooth. And most telephone poles that they use don't look like that.
They're just letting you know, encouraging you that your pole dancing career is about to expand.
Yeah, well, I came up with a few other little niceties. Just say
Dennis, I don't
before.
have it. Dennis, I don't have it.
What do you mean you don't have it?
I'm
Do
looking
I
for
have to do this all over again?
Just put on Messenger. That's better for me to do it.
Put it on Messenger?
Yeah, because I don't see it here at all. I would like
You're
to
going to
check.
find it's quite interesting.
Yeah, because I want to check the energy of it.
That one.
What is it, Jen?
I'm thinking that we're getting ready for free energy.
Ooh.
Well, possibility, but I
Well,
don't know if you need poles for that. I would have thought that you'd be taking down
well,
poles.
okay, in order to get it, there still has to be these little devices that help send signals, just like a tower does to our cell phones. Now, eventually, all the lines and stuff, but it still has to work on a grid system. You just won't be able to see it with the line. So I don't know what exactly they're doing and how to explain the technology, but the cards look great. And two of them are major arcana. This is the Emperor card. Now, that's a good guy card. It could be a Mr. T card as well. The next one is a Judgment. They're trying to get your attention by putting these up. That is, look here, look, 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 look. And then the final one is the Six of Wands for victory, and we win.
Okay, sent.
So that's good. That's good news. Well,
We
that's
lost Jay.
confirmation. I don't know what he's doing. They said pull one more to explain it.
Jules is saying Jay and I are pole dancing.
Yep. Four of Pentacles. This is a guy holding on to his money. So that tells me that you'll be able to hold on to your money. What you're paying now, you won't have to do.
Well, I would hope so. If I'm pole dancing, I better hold on to my money.
Well, you need more than just a G-string.
Well, now, all right.
I have a D string. I don't have G strings.
Okie dokie. Let's go back into the coffee shop. All right. Okay. Let me jump up here to Terry. Hi, Terry. There's a gentleman putting out videos claiming he is the real JFK Jr. He says he was switched out as a young kid. He is willing to have his DNA tested to prove his case. We all know we've been talking about so many different things. Does this man have any validity to his claim? All right. And if Rocco wants to set it out because it's kind of 3D, I understand.
I'm going to ask.
Okay. Is there any validity to this guy?
And straight rod, sorry. Chalk face, I know.
Well, I did check and I got a yes.
Sit.
I am.
Yeah, really. I mean, okay, beam me up, Scotty. I'll sit up there. I don't.
I was waiting for my treat.
I'm getting a soft yes.
It's like when Spirit puts you back in your chair after meditation. Sit down.
Okay.
That's a jolt. That's not putting me back.
I know.
Just real curious. Okay, let's say was he really switched out at birth, or is he just a legacy? In other words, out of wedlock.
No, I asked if he was the real JFK Jr.
Okay.
Now, there's a lot of stuff that we can't get into over here, but
Right.
That was a yes.
It is a yes. Now the story behind it is because
This bastard.
Look at that. We have Tarot Destroyer.
Yeah,
here.
someone. Do we have a mod in there? Kill this asshole.
Well, take it easy, Jay. Just send it.
Yeah, I got him.
Dragonfly, I think she's in here. Dragonfly and Deb are other two, and Lee. I don't know where he's at. He has to go back to work, so I don't know if he's on here or not. He's probably not even listening to me.
Oh, the husbands are always listening to their
How about
wives.
that? No, they don't. They have
Just so
selective
you
hearing.
know, yeah. They hear you.
All right. So as far as the guy claiming, yes, but there's a long story behind it. There's a reason that it happened. The Nine of Wands is about beat down and tired. The Kennedy family was going to go through this, that there were multiple children that they had to send away. Heard this
Yes,
story
that's true.
before.
Patrick.
Because they were going to have a battle ahead of him. Unfortunately, this caused him great, great distress. The Five of Cups is lost. He lost everything in order to keep his bloodline safe.
Yeah.
Five of Swords this is about very strategically done to hide the truth. It was about strategy. Wow. Yeah, absolutely. To keep his bloodline safe. That's standing up for the bloodline. They had to protect him.
But the way we were getting it also, he was part of the Littles before they got him and protected him. He went through the elite's hands.
Yes, that's a thief card. He was taken.
Hey Jay, are you watching it?
All right.
I see it. This one's got about 12 million sign-ons.
Yep.
I got that one. I did that one. All right.
Expect another one.
We've had this one before.
Yep.
Just keep your energy high. It's okay.
Yep.
Yeah, guys, that's it. I'm sending light and love to it anyway.
Not me. I don't like them. Sorry, don't care.
Well, if they don't like it, they can leave. If they don't like what love is.
No, they think everything's evil. Everything. And yet they have tarot in their name.
Yeah. It's actually AI. They attach to if tarot's in my title, they find them. Okay. All right. We're all good.
Just
all
a,
right.
just
So
a side note on that one. Okay. It seems to be a Nikola Tesla connection to the Kennedy.
Okay. You want me to pull cards on that?
Trump?
Okay.
Well, yeah, but it just they gave me Nikola Tesla. And I think we know where that's going.
Okay.
But if you want to pull it, pull it. Otherwise, I'm just throwing it out there.
Are you flinging again?
I can.
You should have did it to the trolls. They would have had a handful of stuff.
They like poop.
I was going to say they probably like it.
I worked in a sewage plant. I know poop. Okay.
All connected.
One more should be coming in soon here.
Yeah, they are all connected.
All connected. Three of Pentacles, that's a collective. They all are connected together. Absolutely. Tesla, because I kept getting all of them. They were giving me all the names. So
I'm
the
getting
Kennedys,
bloodline.
Tesla, bloodline. Trump's, Lincoln, you name it, that's part of it. Because they're saved for humanity. What?
Is it the same bloodline?
Same what?
The same bloodline?
All but Tesla.
Yes.
All but Tesla?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, not bloodline. Let's say DNA.
Now this says protected by all. This is off-worlder as well. That's a star card.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, absolutely. All connected. Wow.
I get the Tesla was placed here.
Oh, base card on that. Base.
Yes.
That's huge. Strength.
I'm
That's a strength
getting
card.
Tesla was
Very, very strong.
off world.
Yep.
Yeah, I believe he was a Neptunian.
Okay. All righty. Let's go back down here. DHP.
Dennis keeps disappearing.
Okay.
Yes, I know. He's got to redo his coffee. His filtered water. I'm sorry.
Us.
Okay. DHP says it's said that both good and bad beings gather in another dimension to talk about human business. Why would the so-called good entities join the baddies to make plans about this?
That was the third one, Paula.
Okay, Jay, I'm sorry. Can you repeat that?
Yep. It's said that both good and bad beings gather in another dimension to talk about human business. Why would the so-called good entities join the baddies to make plans about us? And then it says, and what does Yeshua himself think about this? I thought that's universal law. You have to. There has to be an agreement, but let's see what Tarot says.
I got you 24/7, Tara. You ain't gonna beat me. You only got about 4 more sign-ons. Keep going.
Gotta love it when a card flies at your face. Yeah, they have to do this.
Tell him, Schneider.
Oh,
Did you hear him?
Yep.
I gotta get him.
that is hard.
I'll be right back. He wants to come in here.
Okay. So DHP, their basic spirit wants you to know to not to worry about this. Please do not let it give you anxiety. This has to happen. This is strategy, okay, and determination, okay. This is about the enlightenment, okay. The enlightenment of spirituality. There has to be a spiritual balance. The hangman is very comfortable where he's at. He's just hanging out, basically, because these two cards are completely mirror opposites. Bless you, darling. Are opposites of each other. Okay, 10 of Wands is wrapping it up and is really, really good. It's over with. And the 10 of Swords is you were down, beat, and defeated. They have to come together. This is about strategy and what universal law says. The Creator is going to allow so much because he can't interfere with free will. But that doesn't mean there's not this war and battle going on between good versus evil.
Exactly.
So it's very strategically done, even though the enemy knows they've lost. Okay. Not to worry. We should be celebrating. This is something, the fact that, can you imagine if the enemy had free reign just to do whatever? It's almost like they have to come to the good guys to get permission. Can we do this? Can we do this? It's like, if you haven't read the book of Job, it's a great example of it.
I lived it.
I can imagine. I think I've had bits and pieces of my life that I could say was Job too. You know, when the enemy says, can I have permission to do this, 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 and this to your child? Sure, because in the end, they're going to show that their faith is strong enough. So it's kind of like that. Hey, sure, you can do it. You can do it. Base card on that's 4 of Wands. We still win and have victory, but this has to happen. The intervention has to happen for the good guys. They would probably like to come and just flat out destroy us, but it is not allowed. And what does Yeshua think about it? Well, the cards pretty much said, no worries. Don't worry about it. Oh, well, that's perfect. Okay. That's perfect. All right. Don't buy into the illusion of it's all bad, doom and gloom. Don't buy into that. That's Yeshua. That's the Ace of Wands. Says, just be determined. I got this. So, all righty. Are they still throwing?
Yeah,
What?
it was talking about. I'll give it to him. I got a chuckle out of that one though.
That's funny. Yeah, but there's nothing like laughter to raise the frequency. That's pretty good. Oh, goodness. Terry, thank you for the jokes, too. That's good.
Destroying
Wow.
themselves. I
All
love
right.
it.
Well, it's all right. Okay. I think I skipped one. Oops. Sorry, DHP. Let's go back. All right, so we did that one. I'll go back and get the one that I didn't catch. DHP says Las Vegas plans to finish building a huge sphere by September 2023. It can hold 17,000 people and is as big as 3 football fields. Is this a portal in disguise? Okay, we'll answer that one and then it continues to go into other questions. Okay. Is it a portal in disguise? It's the first I've ever heard about it until I don't watch any news. All right. A sphere in Las Vegas. Is it a portal in disguise?
I don't think portal's the right name for it.
That's what I was getting as they were talking to me.
It was
portal,
like
Wormhole?
no. Okay, you know how a resonator resonates. This seems to be a sucking, like it's capturing energy of some sort.
a vacuum cleaner?
Maybe it
Hoover.
just feels like it's pulling in. Could it be a portal? That's a possibility. It just doesn't feel like the right word.
Confirmation, because I asked Spirit and I said, is this just a thin spot in the veil? Because that's what I kept thinking, like it's just really, really thin there. You can get through it. And I pulled the High Priestess.
Yeah.
Beyond, you can go beyond the veil.
I get a yes on that.
But
Wrong.
we have to wait and see because boundaries are going to be set of who can go and who can't.
Is it good or bad?
Yeah, that's kind of what I want to know. Oh,
Who's
that's
that?
good. That's beautiful.
Like anything, it could be used for both, but it feels good.
It's a positive thing. This is for the whole world, but it leads you to another world, and it's a beautiful world because that is the Ten of Pentacles. That's abundance and a gift from the
Nadia,
universe.
did you just block another one?
Yeah.
Okay. You
That's
timed
okay.
them out. Just go to a straight block. If it's tarot.
Yeah, I just wanted to see what was going to happen if they come back in.
Well, you know, there's more than just tarot that's on here, right?
Oh, yeah. That's okay, guys. You know what?
More
Let's
than-
keep the vibe up. Let's not get
Not
distracted.
just
Oh, yeah.
stardust on the dance floor.
Guys, this is because our collective is so strong in love and higher frequency that they're trying to bring it down. So let's not pay attention to it. To the live chat, keep your good vibes, keep everything else going. That's the only thing we could say. We're not going to give it attention.
I'm just going to laugh at all their comments.
Yeah, I know. Isn't it fun?
Like originality.
Exactly, right?
Zero.
Yeah.
They went to school for a purpose. That's okay.
This place can be used for both, but it's based on your spiritual intention of where you're at for your future. This is interesting because I just pulled all those beautiful cards. Now this is looking into the future, and I pulled, well, it's called the shadow side in that, but that's the devil card. 7 of Cups is trickery, and the Tower is destruction. So, wow. So can be used for both. Based on, I guess it's just your spiritual vibration and your intention. Okay. All right. The next part of the question was, what will it unleash upon its full activation? It will use 16,000 visuals, cutting-edge sound, and vibrating technology on the attendees. Well, that took a change. This isn't just... What? Okay. 16,000 visuals. Is this AI stuff?
Oh,
Or
you
is
mean
this...
you're talking about the cameras in there?
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. DHP's here. Maybe he can explain a little bit better. So it says we use 16,000 visuals, cutting edge sound, and vibrating technologies on the attendees. Well, that sounds like a giant med bed. Throw them all in there and heal everybody at one time. That'd be kind of cool. Or you vibrate at a level that...
You're going to have to get this one because Taro blocked me.
Okay.
I don't see anything.
Well, it may just be it's on my computer.
No, it's on mine too.
Okay. But it's not on my phone. So,
Yeah. Okay. So, you're talking about the vibrations, right, Jen? See, we're not focused, guys. We gotta. Do we have any moderators on the live chat, or should I? I could get myself off and stay on the moderator.
No.
There's moderator. Well, at least one. I don't know how many.
Well,
all right.
They can't do anything with me because I own it. So
Okay. So now you're talking about the vibration. Are we still talking about
Deb's in there.
Yeah, Deb's in there.
All right. Are we talking about the vibration in Vegas?
This sphere that they're putting in Vegas, it's supposed to be about 3 football fields.
Now, would it be able to change, let's say, the frequency that was inserted in certain volunteers?
Well, since the first one was good and bad, and it was talking about intention, I'm going to pull cards based on...
Do you remember the movie Contact?
Yes.
Yeah.
Jodie Foster.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That almost feels like that thing could be magnified.
Okay.
Similar. But it could be used for good or bad, I agree, but it almost feels like
Based
it could
on
be
intention?
magnified. Yeah.
So based on sound and frequency, I'm wondering if 16,000 people enter it, it may be good for some, but bad for others, depending upon where you're at. Maybe it helps you ascend and go somewhere.
I'm thinking that since
here.
we're in a universe of what I call opposites, free will, that as long as you have free will, then it's always going to be whatever you do, whatever choice you make is going to be whichever intention you have regarding it.
Right.
Jen, maybe I could add this. Remember what happened when I was on my vacation? We had this cardinal hitting the window for 4 days straight, and it had like a zombie eyes. I wonder if what's going on there, it will heal those zombie-like animals, humans, whatever it is, to change that frequency, to lower it or destroy it or burn it out in order for it not to be more nefarious.
It could do that, I think.
Okay. All right. Well, if you're focused and you're not distracted, you make a good point, Nadia, because this is a well aspected, and that's the 3 of Swords. When it's well aspected, means healing. So, intention. Yeah, it's going to take work. I just wonder if we keep talking about intention, but you're really going to have to be focused. I'm almost thinking it's like a giant place to meditate or connect with the sound and frequency.
I think it could be overall positive if they can keep it that way.
It is ascension and to happiness. healing, happiness, so sound, and so it kind of is a basic, big old medbed ascension portal thing. It's kind of hard to put it into terms when we're not really familiar with the terms, what
Yeah.
you would call it. But it says it's
I don't
true.
even think they realize it. I mean, truly, I don't think if their intent is bad, I don't think they realize it's not going to work.
Right. Okay, let's do. Well, hold on. Let me go back to. I haven't done text messages on this one yet. Let's see. Well, that's fascinating. Hello, Renee. Sister Renee says, "Hi, Jen and everyone. Question for the show: in or over Monterey Bay area, California? The sky was all blue, and then I saw in the sky a huge Q being made by a plane or something. Then I saw Q20 in the sky. What did this mean?"
Q20.
She sent me a
Q20?
picture. I'm hoping you'll be able to see this from my phone.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
But there's something behind that.
Yeah, no, hold on. There's another one. Oh, okay. So here's the Q.
Yeah. Hold on.
Smoke ring.
Jen, can you send that to me?
Yeah, see the Q?
Yeah.
Yeah. Q20.
Quit
huh?
it.
Yeah, Q20. So Renee just wants to know what it means. Okay.
I can't tell you.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
Maybe PHP would
Dennis,
know.
did you pendulum to see if it's positive?
It actually is. What I'm getting is Q, the letter 17 plus 2
Okay.
is 19, which is 1, which is leadership, starting a new entrepreneur, humanity.
Well, here's the 3D stuff. Q says that Mr. T is technically the 19th president.
That's true. And I am getting Q20 as in when it was stated done in 30.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
20
today's
days of 20 days have gone by, or 20 days.
Yeah.
So we got 10 days left. And I'm getting my spine chilled right
Yeah, I
now.
love it. I know.
Yeah, I sent it to you guys in the collective chat. So
That's funny that you said that, Dennis, because it almost looks like vertebrae in one of the sections.
okay.
Huh.
Let's
Very
see
interesting.
what Rose is. All right.
Okay, I'm back.
Did you leave?
Yeah, my screen was black.
What?
My screen was black. I don't know. At least from my point of view, it was black.
Are you on a computer or a phone?
Computer.
Probably a screensaver because I had that problem before on my desktop.
All right. Let's see, Renee. What we got here?
I get it's good, and I get it's for security.
Oh, by the way, Jen, you might want to check your subscriptions.
Okay.
If they list them out individually. Note new subscribers as far as our buddy that keeps popping into the. It would
Yep.
be under a different
Buddies.
I'll go do some housekeeping after we are done today. Okay. So this is a definite positive thing, Renee,
Mhm.
for the whole world, about our future. These are all beautiful things. Okay. I don't know why, but they had me pull 2 extra cards. All right. So the Ace of Pentacles, this is physical manifestation. It can be about money. It's a good positive thing.
Yeah.
The Hangman, it seems like we're in a little bit of a limbo now, but that's okay. We've been in limbo for a while. I'm pretty sure we're used to it. 3 of Cups, this is a collective celebration. We will be celebrating very soon
Yeah.
with the whole world. This is a global thing.
Yep.
She was
So
meant to share that. Yeah.
beautiful.
That's
In
one.
the very near future. So, and I have 3 because there's so many 3s in the reading. It's about 3s. So it could be 3 hours, 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, because it never goes beyond a year when you do a reading. So, okay. I try not to put timing on anything because tarot space. Well, yeah, spirit's beyond space and time. So, okay.
Well, 3 is also the collective. 3
Yes,
is.
it is.
So
All right.
maybe that's what's going on. We're all sticking together to be one.
Yes, we are. She put another question in here, and I pulled a card to answer it. Let me read it to you. It says, was it for the elites? Because tons were in town for Monterey Car Week.
Say that again.
Was it for a message for the elites? That Q20, was it for the message for the elites? Because
Okay.
apparently they were in town for Monterey Car Week. And did they get the message?
I got a yes on that.
Well, they got it all right. Shocked the living daylights out of them, too. It's all right. They turned on each other. Okay. So, Renee, the Eight
Yeah,
of Wands.
I was just
It's
going to
called
say that. Is it? Could you check? Is it actually one of them turning against them? The elites.
See what the cards show because I'm getting something else. Go ahead, Jen.
Well, let me explain
I
what
don't
they said
understand
about if it's the
Good.
elites. So it came very, very quickly. That's the Eight of Wands. They saw it immediately when it happened. Okay, the Page of Cups is about shock. Normally it's excitement, but it shocked the living daylights out of them. The definite Ace of Cups messed with their emotions. So yes, they did see it. They did get the message, but it caused inner turmoil and arguing with each other. They turned on each other. I'm sure they were probably
That's
elbowing each other. Do you see this? They're coming. Yeah.
They know those. That's some kind of symbol for them to understand through contact or whatever. DH, and that was one of them turning against them, putting it out there in the open. That's what it feels like.
Yeah. Like some of them were part of the good side that was setting up the other ones. It was like a setup, actually. What, Jen?
And that's about as close as 3D as
Pulled
I
the
can get.
death card.
Yeah.
Now that means great change for the rest of the world, but that can be a physical death for them as well. Great changes are coming. They're already here. So Renee, they did get the message. And now they're fighting with each other, which as far as I understand, they have been for a while.
Yeah.
The answer is yes. Okay. All right. Let's go back. Okay. All right. I'm going to get lost here.
You got some volume. Somebody's got a volume on.
There's a reverb somewhere in the background.
That was me.
Okay.
Excuse me.
All right. HP. What do we got, sweetie?
Turn
During
the
the
fan on.
During the 1970s, Enrique Castillo talked to light beings who spoke for the Creator/God. They told him God doesn't make alliances or contracts and deals with people or groups. So does this mean the idea of God's chosen people in the Old Testament isn't real? Was made up to deceive us? Is it accurate? Okay. Well, we've talked sometimes about that during roundtables,
Oh,
but let's see.
I gotta,
So the term God's chosen people, it's not real. That's what we're asking.
I
Or
gotta
is
know
it?
on that. Twice. Maybe it's more along the intent of, okay, maybe the saying is what there's, all right, look, we're God's people. I don't care what tribe you think you came
Yeah.
from.
Are they just taken out? Is it been taken out of context?
Right. Maybe that's been taken over the context of that. But I mean, bottom line is we are God's people. We may not look, whether we look at it as Hebrew or God's chosen or however you want to look at it, we're from the same seed. Bottom line.
Well, at least some of us are anyway.
well, I don't believe that he doesn't make contracts or he doesn't make agreements. I mean, that's going to be probably the other show, but yeah, I'll wait.
That's
I'll leave.
one of those really in-depth things that's for another day.
Yeah.
This is my Deep State Vatican card. That was created by them. They're the ones saying it, which doesn't make sense because why wouldn't they claim themselves? This is to bring heartache, disheartened, disappointment. All right. And to reverse what our Creator actually meant. Let's figure out what he actually meant. To deliberately leave people out of it. Wow. This is unbelievable. Apparently, see, I'm going to go back into Enoch stuff. Apparently,
Say it isn't
Yeah.
so.
they're doing this because it has to do, this is an off-worlder card, spiritual balance, getting victory. That doesn't mean they're beat up by aliens, but they would have to leave all of that out. If God's chosen people was more broad, spiritual beings, whether off-world or not, man or humankind, and they literally made that stuff up to keep people out. Okay. It's not going to work. Not completely. All right. So the truth was stolen, but it says that we will get it back. The Ace of Swords and reconciliation. So we will understand that we are all God's chosen people if we're spiritual.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay.
I think the thing of Gentiles is made up.
Yeah.
You know,
Or infidels.
Infidels.
exactly. Well, that's just it. Yeah.
Okay.
I
So-
prefer to be called an infidel, but
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm out pulling you in.
Let me go back to the ones that were screenshotted.
How you doing time-wise, Jen? You good?
I'm okay. I'm determined. We're going to do these.
Okay.
I have 10 more if you want more questions.
I'm sure you would. Yeah.
Would you like to kill any questions? Just make sure no one's throwing any more questions out there right now. If that's
Yeah,
I-
let's
there
not
was a
put any
few
more
questions,
in
but-
the current chat room, please. All right. So let me see where I left off. Okay. So we go to Russ had the next one from the chat on Friday. Did the Galactic Federation ascend the children of Maui to the new Earth in the blink of an eye to protect them from the direct energy weapons?
Say that again.
Did the Galactic Federation ascend the children of Maui to the new Earth in the blink of an eye to protect them from the DEWs?
Okay. I get a yes.
That's got to be scary.
Yeah.
I mean, are they part of the rapture beginning, like taking them out of
Harm's way.
I gotta
harm's
know.
way already? Is that
I
the
gotta know. It
ascension?
feels something different, but to that maybe place or something. It just.
Other than New
I got a
Earth.
no to the question, but I get a yes to take
Come
them.
out of harm's way, you mean?
Yes.
I'll just read what tarot says. 2 huge aces right off the bat. That absolutely, that they were taken. The Galactic Federation took them to the new Gaia, absolutely. But we already have people there because that's a collective card. The 3 of Pentacles is collective community. There's already community civilization there. And this is a victory card. That was a war that the Galactic Federation won because the original plan was to destroy them.
I'm getting that, yes, they took them out before that started, but it wasn't to a new Earth. It was to their starship.
Yeah, it's something.
Okay.
Now, how Russ worded it, yes, taken, but to where he's saying not now or not yet, or
what
something.
if they're in a starship above the new Earth?
Mothership.
It's just not what he was.
And wait a minute, I know.
What?
I know which one.
Was it a certain age group? Because I believe that children under a certain age ascend without, having to do certain works. It's a given that they ascend.
Remember last year when I mentioned that there was a mothership or a starship above the White House?
Yeah.
It's still there, and that's where they took them.
Okay.
Well,
all right. So I asked for a little bit more detail. All right. Galactic Federation, and there's our littles. Okay. Absolutely. Strategically are holding them. Okay. But protected and out of harm's way. They don't want to tell me exactly because we can't put that out to the universe, apparently.
Portal protection. Portal protection. Closed.
Holding them for protection.
Safe,
not holding them for nefarious reasons.
No, holding them for protection, but do they come back once it's over, or do they just stay into New Earth?
I think this is kind of a secret, and we're not allowed to talk about it.
Yeah, I was
This is temporary.
I don't think they want to talk about that.
They don't want to talk about it. This is temporary, in limbo, lots of secrets behind that. Don't want to talk about it.
Wow.
I guess, well, because when we put it out there, it can't be.
I get it.
Taken. So, okay. Oh, okay. Base card. They said, well, the reason why is on the bottom. And I said, what's on the bottom? That's the thief card. So we don't give their plans away. We're not Obama. Anyway. All right. Let's go. What's the next one? Okay. Russ had the next one. I raised my kids in East Aurora, New York. Operation Aurora is happening now. Is the new Earth called Aurora Earth Medium? Aurora Earth, is it called Aurora Earth Medium? Okay, that's basic yes or no. Because if it's not going to tell me what the name is. New Earth called Aurora Earth Medium.
You know how silence isn't always a good thing when you have kids in the house? It's not always good when there's dogs in the house either.
True. Up to no
Chewing on
good.
something we weren't supposed to be chewing on.
Russ, I don't get a yes on that. I think we're in limbo waiting to find out.
Was this the Aurora question?
Yeah. Two of Swords, Fear of the Unknown. We're not supposed to know the truth behind that yet. Apparently, there's still a war and battle going on. Now, that's not saying the new Earth is under war, but I'm talking about galactic because they showed me above. We have to wait for that. He's leaning on his hoe. We're gonna have to wait and see. So as of right now, I do not get a yes.
Feels like the new Earth is hidden. If that makes sense.
It does.
Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Well, just know that it's a beautiful place and it has to be defended, and that's the Devil card. There's still war going on with that inner conflict. So the name is not exact yet. It just says don't fear the unknown, don't worry about it. Just know that it exists. But I don't get that that's the name.
No,
all right.
I didn't either.
And no offense for us. I don't care what it's called as long as it's nice.
Right.
All right. All right. Last one on the copied from Friday night's chat, and then I'll go back over to the coffee. DHP had the last one in that. It says, I'd like to know the root of this issue. Is the channel getting attacked? Are the vibes too high? YouTube, AI, etc.
Why you couldn't connect from last week's show, yeah.
Okay, from Friday night. Well, we'll see. All I know, it was irritating. You know, it's one of the, it could be a life lesson. Jen's not in control.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's see. Let's just simply put it the way DHP asked. Were we under attack? Okay. One card flew out.
I think there was a reason for you not to have the show, and I think it was a protection.
Wow.
Because we were on point on Wednesday, and I think it was not to get that momentum going.
No, bottom card will help.
Okay. This was about making sure that I couldn't get in there. All right. Not an attack, protection. This was protection because this is the Empress. Okay. That's being abundant, sovereign. She has no issues. And then the Queen of Pentacles. They were manifesting safety because this was what was coming. Distraction coming very quickly. All right. And absolute chaos, war, spiritual battle. And then and then it would be fear. Because that's fear of the unknown. So it was protection to keep me out from that energy.
Mm-hmm.
Probably because I wouldn't be able to answer the questions. Wow, all the queens are coming in to keep me separate. Well,
Did you pull that bottom card too?
The bottom card?
Did you pull that?
The bottom card on that is 10 of Cups. Wishes being granted and celebration.
Said it would help explain. I don't know.
Yeah, that's why they tried a little bit, but we took care of it.
Well, it's a cup card, so that's about emotion. So it could have been way too much. So they prevented me from coming on. Because when there's spiritual war going, it messes with how you get downloads and stuff.
Oh my
All
God,
right.
yes. That's so true.
Yeah. All right. So that's it for all of the ones that were screenshotted. Thank you, Rocco, for that.
Okay.
And let's go back to the coffees. Let's see if I'm doing these in the right order here.
Yeah, find out where you left off.
Yeah. All right. I already did that one. Okay. So DHP says, I asked Dennis this question. Now I'm asking everyone. The Mantis and the
Hey.
Draco / reptilians had a contract agreement. In the year 2012, the Mantis were supposed to take over the Loosh factory. Well, that's us, Gaia. Mantis rely heavily on AI tech, so it makes sense. This is the AI error. Is this correct? All right. Is that what the Mayans were predicting? All right. No. Let's just see if the Mantis were supposed to take over. They had an agreement.
But I believe some mantis were good, or were they all
Yes.
bad?
Well, there's good and bad of each one. So there's even good positive Dracos. You just don't hear about them very often. And not all the grays are bad either, the matras. All right. Well, that's pretty evident. Okay. Okay. Yep. Absolutely. The Ace of Cups. Absolutely. And the Five of Wands. It's amazing that this battle that's taking place in this card, busy card today, are reptilian. Well, they're dragons, but if you look at it in that context, reptilian or, war. Eight of Swords. This is to completely enslave and entrap to take over. So I don't think it would have happened very easily. All right. So the good guys came in, put it on hold.
Hierarchy.
So yep, that's the devil. That was the plan. That's the devil card. It's called the shadow side, but yeah. Deep dark agreement made. Okay.
Was that overturned by the good mantis? Did the good mantis foil that plan?
How about influenced it? Influenced it, not necessarily overturned, but influenced it.
The good ones, now this is about requesting. They do have power and a voice. The Nine of Pentacles is about sovereignty and independence. They didn't do it by themselves, basically.
Right. Yeah.
They had to work with the Federation.
Yes.
So putting the idea out there is reconciliation, working together. But yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, because I see them working together. That's why I'm trying to.
I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. Spirit talking to you.
Yeah. Is there a Is there a possibility that even the baddies, I don't know, they're showing me three minds. Apparently we have three minds, reptilians.
A hive mind.
Something like that. But does it at some point receive divinity. Like, in other words, they spirituality almost. You know, they don't. I don't think they get spirituality. They use it against us, but I don't think they. I think they're actually. They could possibly have it at some point. I don't.
Well,
I don't,
interesting. They would love nothing more than to have that,
yeah, but
but they can't have it.
is
What?
is is that what
Spirituality?
is that what the good one is trying to? Okay, the good ones, are they trying to seek a quote type of enlightenment or connect with God, and like we do? Is that how they're trying to show me the perception?
Okay.
They want that same thing, not AI. They want.
Yeah, but Jay, I mean, I believe with spirituality or morals, they have to have something to try to offset the bad ones. So don't they already have that?
Right, but they don't have necessarily feelings.
They used to.
That's why they're praying.
Are they trying
They
to go
used
back?
to.
I was going to say, are they trying to go back to something? Okay.
They used to. They walked away from it. The Eight of Cups is about walking away from something that they didn't
Yeah, I
agree.
missed you too.
Cups are about emotions. They totally walked away. So now, in their life that they have, they're fighting for their generations, because the King of Pentacles is about, it's a generational card to manifest something better, and they're not allowed to, because the King and Queen of Cups comes in here and boundaries have been set on them. They are not allowed to.
I actually get that it was bred out of them, if that makes sense. It was literally bred out of them.
Yep. Yes, it was. The Emperor is a definite yes, from a different leader or a higher power, not necessarily our creator, but a
Right.
different species or different group of off-worlders. And then the Baby Page of Wands. They don't have their original DNA anymore, but there's still some in us at random, even just a little smidges, and they want that back.
They can't have it.
They can't have it.
Mine.
Boundaries have been set. Mine. Yeah. Yeah. Base card on that. They want reconciliation. Nope, not happening. Okay. The second part of his question was, are the mantas still on track to make this happen for those choosing to go the AI path? Okay.
I got a soft yes on that.
Okay.
Well, okay, so is there a division of good and bad AI?
Yes.
Because you have mantis and you have Arcturians. So if you choose to go AI, are you choosing right or wrong also?
Well, it depends on what your intentions are. I can't imagine, like, all the things that they're wanting us to do about giving up free will for these chips and all that.
Right.
Technology is fine, but don't put it inside my body.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Right. And don't worship it.
Exactly. So as far as his second part, what I got, the mantis on track to make it happen, for some that have absolutely been fooled by it. The moon card is a trickster card. They're under the illusion that they can become godlike with all this AI. What do they call that? Transhumanism?
Yes.
They believe that if they do that, they've been tricked into believe it. Now, if you don't believe it, you've set boundaries. He's one that treads lightly, because your emotions will be taken from you. They will control you, basically. So they do not want you to agree to a good AI is one thing, but not to the point that it affects your DNA. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. The AI that's negative right now is strategically using this in DNA, this baby page of cups. So they're trying to create basically a group of people they can control.
A new race of
I know.
slaves.
Sometimes I get nervous when I have questions I want to ask, but Elon Musk, did he actually insert a chip into his brain? And is that connected to the DNA of the good or the bad? I heard he connected himself to a chip.
Yeah, he did. But he's controlled. But by the good guys. He's controlled by the good guys. Okay. So the collective, he belongs to a collective. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So he gets called, the judgment card, he gets called to do certain things. He's basically a puppet now. And this is, that's the good guys. That's the white hat good guys. So they have the ability, the good guys have the ability to turn off those trackers, chips, AI. They have a way to reversing it.
Nice.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yep. They can flip it back. But why would you want to, why would you want to do it to begin with?
Learning.
Yeah.
He wanted to get all this knowledge without carrying a computer, laptop, or phone. So he wanted to get Google at the snap of a finger.
There's a semi-good intent behind it, if you will. Semi.
I'm just waiting where the fax machine was going to come from.
He had good intention, but it went the opposite. Okay, so good intention. He thought he was going to have complete victory and celebration of, I'm going to pretty much do anything I want when I want, as far as knowledge downloads.
Yes.
But the Five of Cups is about loss. He lost so much doing it because cups are about emotions. He lost his human side. Does that make sense?
Yes.
There's more than one of him also.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. All right. Let's get back on track here to let's see how many more I got. All right, so we did that. Let's jump up here and do one of Terry's. DHP has a couple more, but let's spread this out a little bit. Terry said, I've recently heard that the name Jesus came from the acronym Jews enslaving sovereigns using Satan. Wow. Can you verify which came first, the name or the acronym? Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm just swaying back and forth. Hold on. Maybe ask.
Just a swaying.
What I'm kind of getting is ill intent. Yes, but I don't know if I'm asking correctly. Didn't like the first way.
I'm just checking first to see if that acronym, if that's actually true.
Yeah, I'm going to do that too, I think.
Like ISIS? But how about if Jews was, and I know this is going to be hard coming out my mouth, but Jewel. The chosen people, Jewel.
Maybe yes, the jewel.
Could be. Okay. All right. Since it's two different questions, I'm asking two different things at one time. Let's see. Which one first?
There's a lot of man in this. I don't.
There's some secrets behind this.
Well, the acronym and all that. I mean, they're telling me whatever. Don't worry about it. So it's going to be up to
Yeah,
them.
I'm getting a no on that anyway.
They got me. Don't worry about it.
She's got an Italian card. Don't worry about it.
Hey, forget about it.
What's the matter, you?
Hey, what's the matter, you?
So
with pineapple.
the next part, because she wanted to know which one came first, the name Yeshua or that acronym. And in order to do that, I said, did Yeshua come first? And I got an ace and victory. Yes. Yeshua came before that acronym was created.
I got pretty much the acronym was not real.
Yeah, I don't. Don't worry about it.
How about deception? Maybe that's what they were trying. Deception.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I got a yes to deception.
Okay. Final.
I mean, it sounds nice. It works out perfectly, but.
So Terry, they want you to reverse that thought process because that's to hoodwink you.
Yeah.
Wants to keep the truth away from you. So I wouldn't go with that. Yeshua has been here, but as far as the acronym, no. All right.
Is.
It's also to see what resonates with you. Use the discernment.
Yeah, you could be being tested as well. All right. So I don't forget this. Let's go back down here so I can mark this one off. All right. DHP says, are the light beings who are currently drawn to Mount Shasta cleaning the energy of the portal for future visitors?
Did you give your keys, Dennis, to the janitor over there?
No. Well, unless I have to go back and count them and make sure one's not missing. Jay, just checking. Which one are we on?
The DHP wanted to know if the light beings who are currently drawn to Mount Shasta cleaning the energy of the portal for future visitors. And then there's the second part.
Got it.
Yeah. I got a soft yes, a no, and a yes. And then,
what? Okay.
I asked at the same time 3 different ways. Yeah,
You're just going to make it complicated, aren't you?
I'm thinking.
I'm getting a strong yes on that.
Jay, is there some nefarious entities trapped and can't get out of there?
Or maybe it doesn't need to be cleaned.
Forget about it.
Nope. Trapped, being released. Okay. All right. Cleansing it. Yes. Putting new boundaries on it. It will be sovereign again. Absolutely. Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting
the cleansing
strong yes to both.
The cleansing seems to be preventative.
For entertainment purposes.
No, it's like I don't know. It feels like the angels are going to take it over. That's what it feels like. Completely.
The what?
The angels will take it over.
Oh, who's going to take it over?
Angels.
Angels.
Any particular angel?
Oh, that's interesting. I got one in.
I heard the Batman. Batman taking it over.
Hey, please.
All right.
Purple.
Please.
Hit him with the violet, would you please? Hit him.
All right. So this is a portal card, the two of wands, and then I pulled this one. So the portal, the 3 of wands is in reverse. The portal will be no longer. Because this is looking into the future. It ends now.
That may be why the angels are going to take it over. They're going to just close it.
Okay. So the second part of his question on that was Mount Shasta activated by the Atlanteans at or around 1602 BC?
Wow.
Okay.
Perfect. 16 what? 02?
02.
Yeah. It's a 9. New beginning.
No, I got a strong yes on that one.
Yeah, new beginning.
entertainment purposes.
I keep hearing voices in my head. I don't know where it's going.
Yeah, absolutely. The Hermit card, wise ones for this is knowledge, but it's our creator card. But yes, that's a definite. That's because it's major arcana. Here's another major arcana. Atlanteans did this for balance. Okay, it was supposed to be a good thing, and then it was stolen. That's a thief's card, and then we have a baby page of cups. So Nefarious took it over. Atlanteans had great intention. They did do it, and then it was stolen.
The student in the back of the room would like to say something.
Yeah,
What would this student? Yes.
the seemed like there was a partnership with angels and the Atlanteans because this was natural, and then everything fell as just you were saying it. There was how you even said it. There's the God card, creator, exactly.
It was supposed to be for the positive, good stuff, guarded by.
It was a natural portal that they gave them access to.
Yes. All right, 10 of Wands, but coming to an end. All done. Yes, Dennis. Are you disrupting class?
That's what a class clown usually does, yes.
You have to go potty.
No, I did that already.
Okay, there's that one. And we've got this one, this one, this one. I'm going to stop looking. Okay.
I'd be passing notes, but you're too far away.
All right.
He's spitting spitballs.
Give him a wedgie.
Sounds like class Saturday, Jay.
Mm-hmm.
I got a dart in the neck, fell asleep most of the time.
Nadia, give him a wedgie.
Expensive now.
He's got to wear underwear to do it, John.
Oh, okay. Okay, guys. Last bonus questions. Well, this is DHP's. That's not our last question. Is the 200-foot spider queen that's in quote captured right now? Didn't know there was one, but okay.
Didn't either.
Is that Lilith herself or AI related? Although the spider is captured, can it still make power moves as if it were free?
One question at a time.
You can't multitask. You're a man. That's right. All right.
Never capture Spider-Man, but Spider-Woman?
The spider is part of a so-called galactic web, if you will.
Galactic what?
Galactic web. I'm a little familiar with it.
Okay.
Is it AI web? Is that what you're talking about, Jay?
It's just the connection between worlds, that's all. Or species, however you want to look at it.
Okay.
I'm getting a strong yes on the Lilith part.
And but yeah, I got a yes.
Well, it's to my understanding that in Middle Earth that there are giant spiders. I wonder if that's where it came from.
So we shouldn't freak out with the little ones then, huh?
No, I won't be killing this spider for 10 minutes for sure.
10.
Wow.
Yeah, I kill it for 5, and then I have the heebie-jeebies for 5 or 4 minutes, and I go back and make sure it's definitely dead. But, you know, but
I just take it and drown it.
I got that it's Lilith.
Yeah, I got that too.
Wow.
Could we check on defining that? Because I get a yes, but a no. Is there an essence of it?
The spirit actually.
Can she actually be captured?
Or it's a fractal of her.
It feels there's a dance. Something's going on there. These things are together, but yet separate. Like essence. I don't understand it. It's not the spider. It's not Lilith. It's a partnership of some sort of dance.
Who has it captured right now? It's an essence of or a spirit of Lilith. Okay, well, let's do this. So this represents Lilith. That's the Nine of Pentacles. Very sovereign, independent to herself. That doesn't mean it's positive. It just means that she doesn't ask for help to do anything. Now,
Be right back.
she is in limbo, and they are guarding her, and they are wearing the spirit down. That's very, very tired. But
Because
okay.
she can't really be captured.
Well, see, that's just it. Whoever has captured her, it says they need to tread lightly because she can absolutely destroy them.
Yeah.
And this is King of Cups. They have to be careful with and do the boundaries.
I've tried to do the boundaries.
So I said, will it be the creator that does it instead? Because this is not, right now, they're just fighting. That's just all just causing more chaos. So about the creator, Ace of Cups, the Sun card, and the Fool for new beginnings. Those are all beautiful cards. The creator's going to have to do it. Well, if the creator is the one that created the soul and spirit, he's the one that can destroy it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yep. Absolutely. The creator can capture her and then reverse the spirit. So, okay.
Okay.
All right. So the second part, although the spider's captured, can it make power moves? Well, we talked about that. It can absolutely capture them.
Jay wrote, could it be an illusion of the capture? That's, it's so funny that he wrote that because I'm watching, like, how you got a glass that you think it's behind the glass, but it's actually the image on the other side.
Yeah. So it's kind of like a house of mirrors. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Can still make power moves as if it were free. Well, we got that. Yeah.
As if it were free. It is free.
Yeah. She's a trickster. That's High Priestess. She's got all kinds of tricks up her sleeve. She can't.
She can't be captured.
She
unless
can't.
it's
Absolutely not.
Or
and then
creator.
Does this spider connect to the universe, the satellite, and the collective consciousness?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm going to have to wear big shoes. Now,
are there any shoes that'll fit them feet of yours?
Well, it'd be big enough to step on.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't like spiders either.
All right, now this depends on space and time and where you're at in the consciousness as well, like the collective and your ascension. Everyday people, absolutely, because that comes from the devil spirit. All right, that's the shadow side. But this is great news. The Four of Swords is well aspected with the Nine of Wands. The Four of Swords means you've got great gifts and secrets to be able to handle it, okay, and be the warrior. All right. This depends on where you're at. The Two of Pentacles, this is about space and time and what you can manifest. What are your abilities? Because it says that we can control this. We just put a block. Not we can control the spirit of her, but we can control whether we let it in or not.
Oh yeah, I mean, use the power of words, as in you do not consent. If you get some odd thoughts that are, it's not yours, you don't consent.
So Spirit says
this way. Go ahead, Jen. I got something.
I was just simply saying we can manifest that she has no control. We keep our vibration high and our intention good. And then I simply asked, I said, so some people can be captured, and they said those that are distracted will have heartache. So yeah, absolutely. Yeah. People that are in the 3D all the time and are so distracted by the rat race will absolutely be latched onto it.
I mean, think about it. This is win-win if it's Lilith. They're bringing people to her.
Oh, yeah.
It's win-win. She doesn't have to go searching. So it almost feels like she's taking a break and letting it happen. But yeah, I agree. It's an illusion of capture for sure.
Yeah. Well, just on that last shuffle, because I shuffled twice. Let's see. And the creator came on the bottom this time. So it says only the creator can take her down.
Exactly.
Period. All right. Okay, so we got a guy can come into the collective. If you allow it and you're distracted, it will happen. All right. Terry asks, last weekend, all of my smoke alarms went off at the same time. Even though they are all battery operated, after about 10 minutes, they all stopped. We searched for a source, but found nothing. About 10 or 15 minutes later, it happened again. It has not happened since that day. Nadia gave me some info, but I'd like a little more clarity from you, the group, if possible. Thank you. All right, so weird electronic stuff going on. Okay. All right.
Are they? I'm getting the feeling they're all wired. They're not. They're tied into the house. In other words, some are you put them up
Hardwired?
and you put batteries in. They feel like they're all hardwired together. Is that correct?
I've had those too before. Huh.
Yeah.
Like the battery as a backup?
Yeah.
Yes. They're connected. I have them in my old house. They were directly wired.
Well, I think they went up in the roof.
A bit.
To
It almost.
I couldn't find anything.
I think this has happened to a lot of people.
All right.
It almost. Maybe it's
It
a
was
way
a
of
shocker.
like smart meters.
She says they're strictly battery operated.
Strictly battery operated.
Yes.
Well, I'm
Wonder if
getting
they're
they're
trying to
all
connect.
connected together.
Well, they all went off in sequence.
Right, but okay, think of a computer chip, right?
Yeah.
Okay, they're making the computer chips different in it's sending out a signal. They're all connected to one another, even though they're separate now. If one goes off, the other ones hear it, the other ones go off. It's like they're connected that way. They're made to do that way now. I don't know why, but I got a strong yes on that. I don't know.
I'm getting a yes. They're all hardwired to the house.
Well, it is connected to.
Well, it feels like I said, it almost feels
connected to a subject of the house.
Internet. It feels like internet. I don't know. Maybe we just don't know that they're connected to the internet, and we just don't know it.
What it's connected to is invisible. If you go looking for wires and connection, you're not going to find one. Right. So this is what tarot says. Now, Spirit can use electronics to talk to you and get a message across. So
I got a strong yes on that on the internet.
Okay. All right. So the Page of Cups. This is just about being shocked that it even happened to begin with. So that's just representing Terry. The Moon. You're under the illusion that it's not connected to anything. It is connected to something. Temperance says, now this says be patient. Temperance is about just be patient, okay? Because I continued it and I said, is Spirit trying to say something? Spirit has a message for Terry.
Yes.
The answer was Ace of Swords. It is from Spirit.
Yeah.
They're trying to get your attention to let you know that you're the Chariot. The Chariot card is overcoming you. Whatever adversities you're going through right now, you're going to overcome them. Apparently, you were at a point in your life where you needed to hear that. And then the King of Swords, you are finding balance with what you're doing. You will get justice as well. So keep your determination up and set boundaries. You're getting all the kings. That's 3 kings right in a row. So if you're dealing with a male energy that's giving you fits, stick to be determined because you will get justice. That's beautiful. All right. Rest at ease. It's absolutely moving out of troubled waters. That's the message from Spirit, but they wanted you to know that. I don't know what your emotions were that you were going through when that happened, but apparently it was important that you know that. Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
Damn it, Jim.
Here we go. We're still going here. Right up. I think this is the last one from
I'm just a fire alarm. Damn it.
She had one. I'll finish this one and then we'll go do one. She messaged a private one too. It's in the coffee, but I saw the picture. Okay. Let's do this one at a time here. Today I was in my garage with the overhead door open. I had not actually stepped outside for 30 minutes or more. A yellow swallowtail butterfly came in and was flying around me. It was within an inch of me, circling my head and body around and around and around. Was there a message in that visit? Okay.
Came within an inch of her, and her head was circling around.
Yes, to a message.
And not the butterfly was.
Yeah, she's
the butterfly. Okay, got
it. Around. Terry's part owl. She can turn her head all the way around.
Call in an exorcist.
Terry, they're putting you in a cocoon.
All right, let's see what this butterfly has a message. Interesting.
I get a yes.
I got yes to a message. Yeah.
You got a message, all right.
This isn't Terry's question though, is it? It's
TJ. Terry.
Yeah, it's Terry.
It's a good question.
Okay. Well, Terry, you should be excited to get this. There is a message. Be excited. The Spirit is saying that you should not fear the unknown of what's coming. It's going to be okay. Great changes are coming. The death card that's well aspected just means some great change is coming your way. And then the other two cards is a gift from the universe. That's a pentacle, Ace of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. So your family will have financial stability. So that's just the Spirit telling you not to worry. The base card on that is Hierophant, have faith. So if you've been worried about it, you should get excited. Something's coming. All right. Temperance. Just be patient. It's okay. But yeah, that butterfly was bringing you that message.
Can I ask a question of Terry?
Sure.
Did you ask this question on a different account? It just feels like this is for my own. It feels like, okay, I see Terry in the chat. Okay. Is this question that went through Buy Me a Coffee?
Yeah, it's different name.
A different account. No, not a different, like another email account or like another sign on. I don't know.
That's not me.
Calling you.
That's right. That's my car. I'll be right back. Excuse me.
Your car's
Car's
calling
talking to you?
Night Rider.
No, I was just yes, Kit. I'm on my way, Kit.
All right. And someone bought coffees, but there's no message or question. And then, thank you, someone. What else do I have? Oh, got another one from today. Okay, this is the final one that I had from the coffees. And she did send me a picture. Terry, I don't know if you want me to show everybody on camera the picture? It's up to you, honey. Just say yay or nay in the chat. But I'll read the question while you decide. My friend uses cloud pictures that she takes to create digital art. Terry, I don't know if she uses it as a form of channeling. It's up to you, honey. Just say yay or nay. Why do I hear myself?
You decide. My
We
friend
all hear you.
had pictures that
Okay.
she to create.
Is there any message in this picture that you pick up on? Is what it shows in the picture a symbol of some sort? Okay. So I don't know if she wants me to show the picture. I've seen it.
She said yes. She said yes.
You can
She
show
did.
it.
I didn't see it. Yes. Okay. Let me go find it.
You mean you don't have it ready?
I only have 2 thumbs, Dennis. Okay.
And it's going here.
Grab it, Jen.
Where Jen? Do the David. It's going here.
Could I might need a hug on this one. That's all.
Okay.
What's
What's the matter?
Group hug. Group hug.
Bless your heart, you precious.
Yeah, my wallet was just raped savagely, so it's okay. Okay.
It was what? Raped?
My wallet was, yes.
No, okay. Was your wife anywhere nearby?
No.
Oh, okay, just
They
checking.
broke into your car.
No, my car's getting fixed. My truck. So
Oh,
Got it.
you got the bill.
well, I got a
Estimate.
possibility of the bill.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, we're manifesting that bill goes away.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's all good. It was like this kind of took my breath away for a second. Like, really? Okay.
Okay. So,
Not,
Terry-
not one of those.
so this is the picture Terry sent me that her friend takes pictures of clouds and then does artwork, and she wants to know if there's a meaning behind it.
Whoa.
Yeah. I see the meaning, but we'll see what you say, Jen.
It
What's your-
almost looks self-explanatory, but I try not to jump to
That's a
conclusions when it
cloud
comes to
picture.
spirit.
Yeah. It's
Not
No,
looking
I was
good.
just getting a different vibe with Terry. That's the question. I don't know why. It just that's why I was asking if it was under a different account or something. It just
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I don't
Digital art.
know.
I don't know.
All right.
Maybe she was taking charge at that point, or
Hey
you
Jen,
know,
can you show
my
that
wife
picture
can
again?
my wife can be quite manly at most aspects. Maybe she was. I'm just saying it was like okay,
All right.
it seemed different. Good.
There's your picture again.
What is this?
That's the picture. Her friend drew. She does art for like channeling. She got it from a picture of a cloud.
It's funny that this picture is changing.
Can you
'Cause I
turn it
have
upside
a
down?
picture. No,
Can I
it's
turn-
yeah.
No, the
Upside
picture.
down?
You have to screen. You got to lock the screen before. Oh, it didn't flip. Okay, that's cool.
I've got that turned off.
Okay.
Oh, now I see it.
Is that like an owl almost or something? Or
Yeah, I'm getting it's not a message, but it's a symbol.
okay.
Uh,
Sorry, it just something had me say turn it upside down. Okay.
Well, now I'm going to have to turn this one upside down.
Can I turn the three of you upside down?
I have
Yeah,
no
can
money.
stand on my
I have-
head. I'm not that talented.
You can ring my bell.
I have no money in my
Only
purse.
after you tie a yellow ribbon around the old oak tree.
Let's turn this one. I don't know.
Ooh, let's see.
Tony Orlando
Yes. Or Dawn.
and Dawn.
Two Dons.
All right.
Don Amici and Don Lemon.
Dawn
Don't
Amici.
you get either? Okay, let's see. What can we say?
Trying to see this upside down because I can't
Put your glasses on. It helps.
put it upside down.
No, but yeah, put your glasses upside down. It helps.
Put your glasses on upside down. Okay. We're definitely supposed to be looking at it from 2 different angles.
Yeah, I like it the upside down way.
The upside down reminds me of chakras,
Yes.
because that's spirituality with the high priestess.
I like it because you have a spiritual cord and you have the base. The base is
I
Kundalini.
know.
I like it better upside down. Thank you, Jay. I did not like it the other way around.
Okay, and spirit.
And it also showing ascension. Upside.
Right. So the Ace of Swords, yes, on the chakras, and the Queen of Swords to help balance them.
Yeah.
If you study on it. So if you used it as like a visual aid. So but now that's when it's upside down. Let's see what they're saying about it right side up.
Yeah. Me no likey. The right side up.
Ooh. Okie dokie. Cards are flying in upside down.
There's
Okay.
a theme here.
All right. So when you look at it right side up, the way we have it, it is the Ace of Wands to have no determination, no fire to fight. Okay, so that's the Knight of Pentacles. So to take your manifestation powers away, and even the Justice card comes in upside down to offset your balance.
Oh,
I
so it
see,
really
in,
is
I see in,
perspective.
like enslavement of kind of like the devil holding you.
So it really is about perspective, how you choose.
It is about perspective.
Okay.
So it depends on how you look at it. But absolutely look at it from spiritual eyes, because that's a Hierophant. So look at it spiritually and focus on overcoming the negative, because that's the Chariot. And look at the good ways of it. So I would flip it upside down.
That was nice. Good.
If she meant it to be this way, maybe, I mean, you can channel spirit positive and negatively.
Mm-hmm.
Just use your perspective and flip it upside down. But upside down is absolutely gorgeous.
Yes.
Because that's balancing chakras and
Isn't
spirituality.
that what we do with these roundtables? We try and bring a different perspective or look at things a different way. I mean, it's a good message for everyone to just step back and look at it differently.
And look at it. It's balance of good and bad. Good and bad. You know, it's what you choose.
Okay. I got you, Deb. Thank you, honey. Okay, let me go back here. There's Cecilia. Hi, Cece. All right. What can Spirit tell you about your love life? Well, let's go see.
I got the shake the 8 ball. Let's see. Oh,
Magic 8 ball. Oh,
you mean motorcycle riding, Dennis?
Yeah, just went around the block on the Harley.
Yeah.
I think he thinks he's what's that singer on Red Hot Chili Peppers? There you go.
I might have to start calling my my tractor that, my Harley, like that.
Tractor. I like tractor better.
Yeah.
I grew up on the tractor.
Well, this is a lawnmower, but you can't put attachments on it. That's why they call it a tractor. But if it was just a straight mower, you can't put attachments on it. Like, I needed to know that for some reason. Okay, I want that one. Thank you. Okay.
You need one of those old-fashioned lawnmowers, or you just a push kind.
Oh, I had one of those for years. Years.
I actually liked it. It was a workout for me. I didn't have to pay for the health club or anything.
Yeah, it's a little hard to do it when you have a 50-acre farm. So,
you get goats and get sheep, cows.
All right.
They run on their own.
Eventually, yes.
Well, you
Dennis grew up using an old sickle.
Sickle.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Moped.
those?
That's my moped bandana.
Not cycle, sickle.
Your BMX.
So this is for Cece. She wants to know about her love life. So Cece, Spirit's telling you need to set some boundaries on your emotions. You're getting too attached. You're going to have to rethink your plan. Okay, Baby Page of Wands is a new beginning, but rethink your determination of how you want to do this. Just don't throw everything out there all at one time. Be very secretive with the High Priestess. You are very spiritual, so you need to just
Be
You
very,
know,
very
don't put
quiet.
everything out on the table all at one time. Set some boundaries. Now, Spirit does say not to worry about this. The Nine of Swords is do not let it give you anxiety. It's all right. You will have victory with the Lover's card. You need to set some boundaries and don't throw all of yourself out there. We spiritual people can be a handful, so
Well,
Even you
I hope
non-spiritual
you
people.
guys don't mind. I'm going to have to take off here.
Go ahead, honey.
Get a couple of things rolling. I didn't realize we were on here 2.5 hours. Like, wow, okay. It's just all of a sudden it's there.
Can't handle it.
Yeah,
I knew it was going to be a long day, but I'm
Yeah.
determined to get them done. It's only
I
right
didn't
to
realize,
do.
but
But
I
Wednesday,
apologize. I'm going to have to get running here. So love you
It's
guys.
okay.
Well,
I'll talk
walks,
to you
Love
soon.
you.
walk softly.
Thank you,
I may
Rocco.
need your
My
Harley
moped.
later.
Moped.
Yeah. See you guys.
love you, Jay.
It's
Love you, Jay.
skateboard.
Bye bye.
Love you.
Well, can I add for adding boundaries is you have to be who you are, Cecilia. You can't act the way you think the other person expects you to act.
Exactly.
Right.
So
yourself.
find your truth and love yourself first.
Interesting. You may find this person in the collective.
He just
And
left.
I think
I think his wife would have something to say about that.
yeah, if you set these boundaries, because I keep getting that maybe if you set the boundaries against the 3D NPC thought process, if people aren't connecting with you spiritually as well, like Nadia said, be yourself. But this is a collective card. I think your love interest may be in the collective because we do have lots of men around here. Because look at this card, that's the Two of Cups. That's making a contract deal with someone in the collective. So Cece, get to hunting.
Oh Lord! All of a sudden,
Now
I
accepting
get a
application.
picture of dead plant.
Cecilia, think of it
Get
as
to hunting.
Sadie Hawkins Day.
Oh goodness. All right.
So they
Let's
packed
see.
up the truck and moved to Beverly.
All
Sadie.
right. Who's this Dennis guy here? Are the islands of Hawaii the remnants of Lemuria? Didn't we do that one?
Yes, we did.
We did.
Oh, okay.
Well, we didn't do exactly that, but it was close enough.
Are you sure you want to throw
Yeah.
another one in there?
No, that's okay.
Well,
think we got
it was Maui, but now we're at the islands of Hawaii.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Hey,
And
let's
Jules,
do it.
You want to do one of the whole all
Damn
the
it,
islands?
Jen.
Are there 8 islands? You want 8 pulls? Okay.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Let's see if it's all of Hawaii. And Jules bought one. She just says, thanks for a great roundtable. You're welcome, love. All right. And I'm still working on your email. Stupid thing's a pain in the butt. I don't like technology. All right. Let's find this out.
I love technology. As long as
It's
it's
a blessing and a
away from
curse,
me.
is what I normally say. Blessing and a curse. See, you ask these questions and cards get flown in my face. Okay.
That's
Bossy
see,
spirit.
that's what I do. You know, if
I
they're really
know.
good questions, they're going to be flying all over the place.
Well, since Hawaii is multiple little islands, is it connected underneath as one big island?
They are the mountains of Lemuria.
Nice.
They're all connected. See, he's holding on. They're all linked together.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, boundaries. Well, apparently Dennis is the one to put the boundaries on them. Okay, so Lemurians, there are some there, but boundaries have been set on island to island because we just did Maui. Island to island, there's still lots of inner turmoil and fighting with Lemurian. So I don't know if something's still going on there tribally. I have no idea.
Is it still fighting between Lemurian and Atlanteans?
Oh, wow.
Oh, that
let's
could
see.
be interesting.
Ooh. Yep. Well, okay. Yep. Four of Cups. Okay, so this is a water card, so Atlantean. But this is about distraction as well. Interesting.
I'm getting a strong yes on that.
That is absolutely, yep. So, in some aspects, there are still some revenge wanting going on because that's a surrender card. One had to, like Atlantis had to surrender to Lemuria before, but now they're trying to go back and forth. And wow, it's not going to be allowed to happen though. Oh, boundaries have been set. So that's the Emperor card. Great leader. All right.
There you go, Dennis.
That's Galactic Federation kind of leader, an outer source. Queen of Cups, that's more emotional boundaries to let it go. And then we have the Lover's card to renew your contract. So that's to have the passion and desire and just love in general. So,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
okay. So
I'm
that's
getting Nibiru.
Nibiru.
Yeah, it comes and it's supposed to end the
The
war
conflict.
between the two of them.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Baby Page of Wands, that's starting a fresh new beginning with strength. So, yes, absolutely. Going to settle that battle once and for all.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So that is it for the coffees. Let's go up here and do these.
These?
These. I started some, the ones I could find. So we're going to do these 4 and then we'll call it quits. I'll do
All the starred ones?
the starred ones and then I'll do, what do you call it? The oracles.
Okay.
Or oracles.
Arcles.
Steve Arkles?
Yeah.
Yep, the Oracle cards.
Did I do that?
He likes cheese. All right. Does crystalline equal Christ align?
That's nice.
I like that.
I like that too. Ooh. I get a yes. For entertainment purposes only.
I'm hearing these voices again.
They're haunting you.
They're coming to take you away.
Hee hee ho ho.
Wow.
So what is
I like-
crystal light? Is okay.
So crystalline is spirit light being. Okay. And once you reach Christ consciousness, the answer is yes. Once you've done your work. Okay. So now this is an interesting card that comes up. So the karma card is the judgment card. And that's once you ascend or you call the rapture, whatever you want to, this is what you will have for generations to come. Okay. The King of Pentacles is generational. It's funny that sits right beside the karma card because that karma cycle is broken now. So now, once we ascend and get there, it will be for all generations. If we do the work, we have to put the work in. I don't know how much I can emphasize that. If you work for it, it does mean the same thing and you will have it, but you have to work for it. This is the body you will have in the future. That is your future. But I do that's a huge, strong, these are huge, strong yeses. So yes, it does mean that.
When you're done with that, I have a question, Jen.
Okay, go ahead.
Does the crystalline entail the other chakras above our 8th chakra
The ones that we don't focus on as much.
The one
Like
we
the
don't focus on.
Okay.
Yeah. So out inside our body, let's say there's 7. Outside,
Hmm.
you have more. Is that when you become crystalline, when you're achieving those chakras?
Okay. Wow. Yeah. They don't like being left out. Wow. Okay. All right. But mastering them and achieving them is on a whole other level.
A whole other
A
level.
whole other level.
Oh,
They do not like
another
out.
level.
They
The
don't
Five
like
of Cups is about loss, feeling left out. Yeah, they don't like it, but they also understand. The Five of Swords is about this is strategic. It takes time. 5 is also a number about being short-lived, so we will eventually get to it.
or
All right.
change.
Yeah. Page of Pentacles is just being, we have to start manifesting these things for our chakras. We really do need to do it. Of course, we've got to master these first. But reaching those, they're telling me it's about balance of truth, and this is humanitarian. So those chakras that you're talking about, this is reaching a level of pure love, humanitarian. I mean, there's nothing negative
Oh
there
yeah,
at all.
enlightenment. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Well, that's beautiful. This you have 2 8s here, which is fascinating. We have to learn to walk away from things that do not serve us any purpose, especially emotionally, that affect our spirituality.
Yeah.
And but this takes a lot of work and manifestation. We have to. This is about work. We have to work on our skills. However, that whatever that means to some people. Okay, base card on that 7 of Cups. That's about emotions. We have to make the right decisions about what affects us emotionally and spiritually. But we're just works in progress, but we'll get there.
It's
Taking me
regarding
all long enough.
something. Yeah, but it's something that Jen we were talking about, and we're going to address in the future about moving traumas and deep diving into
Yes.
shining your light even brighter.
Yeah.
Once you get there and through forgiveness, that's when you work on those other chakras.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, one of the things we talked about, I guess it was last week's roundtable. We, at some point, I think on Wednesday's show, we mentioned that we can't shirt tail on anybody. That's why I keep emphasizing we got to do the work. If you've got to work on yourself, you can't do it. Somebody's not going to do it for you. So, I mean, you can ask for help and assistance and a helping hand up, but they can't do it for you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's do this one. Does your pineal gland contain crystals that attract higher dimensional density abilities? Okay.
I got a yes on that one.
Yeah, actually, that's the next race. The pineal gland is has a blue pearl in there of enlightenment.
You know, when I first studied the pineal gland, I didn't realize how small it was.
Yeah, it's like a pine cone, like a little pine.
All right.
But it controls so much.
Oh, yeah, it absolutely does.
It's
All
like
right,
a yes.
So, all right. So the Ace of Pentacles, that's a definite yes. Okay, so, but like Nadia said, there's more to it. It is crystalline and it holds so much knowledge. Here's the thing. If we would learn to defend it and take care of it, we would have access to these things. And very quickly. This is fast moving. You know how we're saying we're calcifying our pineal gland, like through fluoride and all the poisons and stuff. If we would defend it and take care of it, this is fast moving great changes, the death card. But they're also telling us that they're quickly killing it as well. So we have to defend it. Absolutely.
What you get, Dennis?
No, I just went through the last two questions. We haven't gotten there yet.
All right.
I'm
All right.
always
So
one step ahead.
Absolutely. If we defend our pineal gland, it will open up a whole new world. A whole new world.
Defend it how?
By not poisoning it. You know how they put fluoride in our water and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So
That's supposed to have been cleared out already.
No, I don't think so. Well, I don't think so. But
there's different ways that they do it too. So I mean, it's just we got to do our homework and figure out what affects it. Okay.
yeah, but we got to think. Do you got the baby page also there? Because not knowing how to control it is also detrimental. If that pineal gland opens so wide and your chakras are not aligned, Earl, I think that, or clearing polarity or clearing emotions.
This is amazing that you asked this. I'll have this one for now. So it depends on what we're doing with it. Okay,
Yeah.
he's juggling right there about time and space. Okay, so if we focus on the creator and spirituality, great. That also helps along with the physical things that we ingest, breathe, that kind of thing. But if we balance it the opposite direction, that's the thief card. Everything is stolen from you. So this is about balance. So we have to go with what the creator gave us.
Mhm.
All right. So density is looking into the future. These are the two final cards on that. Looking into the future, 1 foot in and 1 foot out, but being passionate about our future, moving out of troubled waters. We will have full access to our pineal gland. Our intention, our spiritual intention as well, has a lot to do with it.
Exactly.
So, all right. Let's go back up here, pop up this one. My totem is the whale. So am I connected to this artifact?
I got a yes.
Okay. All right.
Trying to see how you're connected. Wow. I think I'm going to share that with you later, DHP. Wow.
So let's do with keeping records.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. DHP, are you learning Akashic Records?
That's
to do it?
exactly what it is. These are Akashic records. Okay. 8 of Pentacles. That's like bookkeeping. That's putting the work in, and you're keeping records here. Okay. And you go and gather all of these things. 10 of Wands. You're gathering it up, all the information to record it.
Mhm.
And this is multi-generational. Wow. You are connected. Absolutely.
I have 2 totems around all the time.
Around what?
All the time. Sometimes they come and go, and sometimes they don't.
Okay.
But these 2 are always around.
Really?
The deer and the horse.
Deer and the horse. Oh my God, that's so funny.
Wow.
I have one drum behind me is a deer, and my second one is going to be horse. That is really cool.
Mhm.
See, Dennis is moving in with Nadia. Okay.
You better be careful. I skin it. Look.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
afraid.
DHP, you had a card come out that is a little bit of advice for you. As you're doing these Akashic records and learning, they want you to not get distracted easily, okay?
Mhm.
Try not to let yourself get distracted. And those are cups, so something emotional could distract you. All right. We are last
On the
question.
last one.
Last question of the day.
Woo!
Will the med beds be available before the movie is over?
I
You mean
got
the
a
med
strong
series?
yes on that one.
All right. I think they're already using them in select areas.
Mhm.
Of course, with our littles and possibly the veterans.
And
Yeah.
not for entertainment purposes only.
What?
Yeah.
And not for
They're
entertainment.
coming now? Oh, yeah. Water problem in the bathroom.
Oh, no.
Someone wrote here, watch
Yeah,
the
I'm
water.
afraid to take a shower right now because there's like a pocket right above on the ceiling from
Ooh.
the tub area upstairs. So they decided that they were going to actually come and take a look at it.
Wow. You got a leak there.
Yeah, a big leak. Yeah, I'm afraid.
Okay. The answer is yes, definitely. The magician. These are skills. Could be a medical doctor. It just represents medicine. Magician always has to me. Let's see if I can hold on to it. For humanitarian, absolutely. It already is. And that's the sun card. They're already using it. But it's in just certain select areas
Yeah.
that are being guarded. So,
Not out for the general public yet.
right. So, but it will be soon. That's beautiful. Most of this stuff is going on off-world. They're using a lot of them off-world or being run by off-worlders. But the full card is a beautiful new beginning. So get excited. So, but the answer is yes. Okay.
Yeah, I believe they're using it on people they're collecting from underneath.
Yeah.
And also for military who go underneath.
Fighting, yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yes. Whew. All right. Wow.
Good job, Jen. That's a good clap right there.
Good girl.
Clap. Yeah. All right.
Thank you, ma'am. Can we have another?
Yeah. I'm going to
take
do
flowers?
oracles, and then obviously Wednesday we'll do a roundtable origins of angels. We'll see how far we can get with that.
All right. Thank you all. Love
Yes,
you.
indeed.
And I'm going to go study now.
Hop to it.
All
Right
right.
now.
I'll call you in a bit, Nadia. Love you. Thank you, Dennis. Thank you, Nadia. All right. All right, guys. That was a long one, but it was a good one. All right. Here we go. Let's get your oracles done, and I will let you go. It's been a long one. It's been good, though. Energy was good, other than the troll and the bot. Thank you, mods. Deb, thank you for jumping in, sweetheart. I really appreciate you. Yeah, Wednesday show we'll do roundtable. We're going to get into the origins of angels. Speaking of, who is our angel of abundance today? Is do the work. We've been talking about that today. Do the work. It's not enough to dream or pray. You've also got to take the positive action steps that you are being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. Beautiful. All right. Speaking of more angels, who is our guardian today? Let's see if Jen cannot pronounce this one. Of course I can. I think we've had this one before. And of course I cannot pronounce it, but we'll spell it out for you so you all can figure it out. This is the Lord. It doesn't say archangel. It is an angel, but it's referred to as Lord. What is it? Why Visil? What do y'all want it to be? Why? Okay. Accept and send healing. You are a being of the universe. So choosing this card suggests that you're a being of the universe whose intelligence at a soul level extends beyond Earth. To align your frequency with the great angel, find a quiet space, center yourself, and invoke him. Know that he is connecting with you and open yourself to his guidance. Be aware that much is expected of you. This card is also an invitation to attend the training establishments on the inner planes. So if this resonates with you, ask to do so before meditation or sleep. When you return to waking life, make a note of any memories or impressions you have received. So if you want to go night-night and go off to school in La La Land while your body is sleeping, you need to go to him and ask if you can work on that. Okay? All right. Let's see. Sacred Forest Oracle today. We have Air Spirit. I think we had this not too long ago. This is about knowledge. The Spirit of Air says, inhale, take a moment to think things through. Think as well as feel the right direction. Get clarity and become focused before stepping forth. Take care to have thoughtful communication with others. All right. Remember, when you're communicating, people, be loving, understanding. All right. Now, I always do your chakra oracles first. So I'm going to introduce, I did this one months ago. I started it and then laid it down because I wanted to study it a little bit more. So once again, these are oracles. This is the white light oracle. So I was told to introduce it back. Now you're all going to have Jen a little mercy and grace on pronouncing these as well. I'm going to hold it up and you all do it. You do you, boo. Okay. You see this? Very confusing. What is that? Dvarapatra? Nadia would know what these are. Okay, here we go. I don't know. Out of confusion, a clear and progressive pathway is opening up for you. It is an auspicious time to give generously of yourself to others, enriching the quality of your connections, expressing spiritual blessings of goodwill and encouragement from your heart. A powerful blessing is entering your world. A prayer is now being answered in a beautiful way. Spirit gives freely and generously of all good things, and the task of humanity is to learn how to receive them. The key to receiving is an open, surrendered, generous, and trusting heart. It's okay to receive. Ask. And we will end with your chakra oracles, as we always do, in the order that they gave them to me. The first one I received was impartiality. This is not a time to personally shine, but to allow others to come forth with their gifts. You may find yourself in the role of neutral advisor. Hold the space for others to find their own answers. Advice may not be well received, but be unbiased now. All right, so tread lightly with your words and intentions, and sometimes we just need to be a bystander to lend an ear. Okay. All right. The second one is the victim card. Now, this is a green acorn. To grow into a tree, a planted acorn must be fully brown. A green acorn is an indication that you may need grounding and a more solid plan to achieve what you truly desire. Are you trying to create something before you're ready to do so? So if it's not ripe yet, don't force it, okay? Be patient with yourself. Give yourself mercy and grace. Your final card today, I think we had this one the other day, is Discovery. They are still focusing on this. Pink from Pinkton. In the past, you may not have been fully prepared to face facts. Being willing to take the journey regardless of the outcome will prove rewarding. Get ready to carry a commitment through to completion. Okay, remember, the outcome will eventually get here. You need to embrace and love the journey that you're on to get you there. Okay, we're doing the work. Enjoy it. Easier said than done, Jen. I know, but you can do it. You can do it because you've got a beautiful family around you to do it with. Okay, lots of love and light, guys. So when you need it every once in a while, just know that we are a collective, meaning we're together. We are a family. Okay. We lean on each other. And if you need me before Wednesday, you know how to get a hold of me. I am back on schedule doing private readings. So if you want to get a hold of me, go to the description box. You can either text me and let me know who you are, or you can email me. Wednesday, new topic, origins of angels. We'll see how far we get because we don't, depends on where we go for information, I guess. But we all use our discernment and just open the idea of possibilities and potential for making your mind grow and your spirit and your heart. Okay. Thank you guys for joining me. You guys were awesome, awesome energy in the chat room. Thank you for being patient as I answered all these questions. Thanks for helping me deal with the troll. You guys are awesome. I will see you on Wednesday. Okay. Blessings, blessings. Take care of yourself. Bye, guys.